Brisky back over right side. McKenna Hofer wide open right side for three. Got it. In transition, the Vikings lead 7-4. Their first lead of the night at the 4-minute mark. Erickson right side left wide open. Fires up the three. Got another one. So it's 14-10 Central in the lead here in the second quarter. You may see a timeout coming here for the Warriors. McKenna Hofer left side for three. Got it. And here comes that timeout. The Vikings suddenly up by 11 at 30-19. And Britzing goes left side to Scharf. Scharf in the offensive end, drives in, pulls up, 15-footer on its way, got it to go at the buzzer. And the Warriors, once down by 11, back within 4 at the end of 3. Long rebound, tracked down in the corner, but thrown away by Royer and intercepted by Kirby, who scores the layup. And the Vikings equal their biggest lead of the night here with 3 minutes to go. So for Edco, a dominant fourth quarter. They win going away. They'll head to East Buchanan for round number 2 on Tuesday night as the Vikings pull past Central by a final score of 51-34. The best tournament action is on KCTN FM 100. The girls' tournament continues tonight on KCTN. In our featured matchup, Edco is at East Buchanan. The Vikings finished strong in their opening tourney win over Central. They know they need a 4-quarter effort tonight to have an opportunity. For EB, a top 15 team that has just 6 losses, all to Troy Rivers teams ranked ahead of them. They feel they're as good as anyone, and they hope to begin a tournament run tonight. The winner moves into the regional semifinal on Friday night. Edco and East Buchanan, the Chalk Talk for our girls game, next.
Stronger, farther, faster. It all starts with good nutrition. Clayton County Farm Bureau is proud of our livestock farmers who provide high-quality protein needed to fuel our young athletes. The ultimate pre- and post-game fuel-up can be found in meat and dairy foods grown right here. Meat and dairy are natural sources of essential vitamins that support health, energy, and performance. We know our student athletes are the real deal, and Iowa's livestock farmers are committed to helping them reach their goals. To learn more, visit realfarmers.realfood.realmeat.com.
For generations, local farmers have trusted Freedom Bank to provide the financial backing they need to succeed. We have a long tradition of empowering success, and that continues today. We offer competitive financing options at competitive rates, whether for equipment purchases, building construction, land purchases, or operating capital. Visit one of Freedom Bank's experienced ag loan professionals in Elkader, Monona, Postville, and Waukon, or online at freedombnk.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
This is Chris Holbert, General Manager of Hall Roberts Son Incorporated in Postville. We would like to wish the area student athletes both a safe and successful sports season. We have been a community-based company since 1864, servicing and supporting the area ag industry with products necessary for daily success. We look forward to continuing to serve and support both the ag industry and high school athletes in our surrounding communities. Thank you and good luck from the families at Hall Roberts Son.
When I started out in the car business, my dad gave me some good advice. Hi, it's Forrest Brown with the Brown's family of dealerships. What my dad told me is when you sell someone their first car, you need a good sales department. But if you expect to sell them their second, third, and fourth car, you better have a great service department. Visit any one of the Brown's family of dealerships in Guttenberg, Elkader, West Branch, or Victory Ford in Dyersville and find out why Brown's is your hometown dealer, no matter where your hometown may be.
Hey sports fans, take a time out and call Garms & Gifford Insurance Agency. Whether you need auto, home, farm, health, crop, or business insurance, Garms & Gifford Insurance Agency and Grinnell Mutual has you covered. You'll receive quality protection, expert advice, and local friendly service. Owners Brian Buchenhagen and Michael Beck, along with their staff, look forward to serving all your insurance needs. Call them today for a free competitive quote. Garms & Gifford Insurance Agency in Elkader, your trusted choice agency.
Top Gun Customs knows that the insurance company wants you to do all the work for them. They want you to download the app, take the pictures, upload them, then they want you to accept the paltry check they think will repair your vehicle. No, no, no. Top Gun writes an accurate estimate, takes the photos, and explains the repair process to you. Let Bob and the guys take all the worries out of your repairs. Call Bob or Nancy at 563-964-9899 at Top Gun to schedule your repair today.
Edco Tournament Basketball is brought to you in part by Edgewood Farm and Home, Leonard Miller Funeral Home and Crematory in Manchester, Edgewood, and Strawberry Point. A little bit of country stoves and fireplaces. Farmers Savings Bank of Colesburg, Elkport Garber, Strawberry Point, Arlington, Elgin, and Wadena. Member FDIC. Nick's Excavating and Kane Construction in Farmersburg. T&K Cahoon, your Napa dealer in Monona. St. Olaf Ag Sales and Service, and Ground Logs and Lumber in Elkader. Timber is a crop. Harvest wisely. We begin the Chalk Talk for a future tournament game. We're joined by Edco boys basketball coach Justin Olin. Coach your team entering the postseason, 7-14. We begin the Chalk Talk for tonight's game. We're joined by Edco girls basketball coach Steve Putz. Coach your team now 12-10. Good opening night win. Defeated Central 51-34. Tell me about that game.
Yeah, so exactly. It was a good win for us to get started in that, to get that first win started in the tournament. Came out there, just struggled a little bit offensively, getting things going. Elkader did a nice job defensively, trying to stop what we wanted to do. But girls, at halftime, we made a nice adjustments, and we really did a nice job in that second half. Ellie Kirby did a nice job of getting looks and making shots for us in our adjustments because they were trying to stop Lily in there. So we did a nice job, I thought, in that second half, though. Offensively, making the adjustments to what they were doing, and then defensively, I thought, holding them into the low 30s for scoring-wise was a good job defensively.
Man, lots of good things there. All right, set the starting lineup for your team tonight.
Yeah, starting tonight would be Ellie Kirby, Rachel Eckelceder, McKenna Hofer, Ava Hofer, and Kendall Whitman.
And some of the kids off the bench for you tonight then.
Yeah, coming off the bench tonight will be Lily Brisky, Addie Smelzer, and Abigail Schilling coming off the bench contributing.
All right, turning our attention now to East Buchanan. What do you know about the Buccaneers? I know you faced them twice.
Yeah, no, exactly. We faced them twice. We usually see them 3 times every year. So they're a well opponent that we know. They're a good solid team, obviously ranked in the top 10, finishing out the year even. They have some girls that can shoot the ball from the outside. They have one of the top point guards in our conference in Hogan. So we're just going to have to be able to make sure we're limiting Hogan to getting her looks and getting her shots throughout the game. And we're going to have to make sure we make adjustments to their defense because he does like to change things up. He'll go man, he'll go zone, he'll go triangle and 2. So we just got to be able to identify what they're trying to do defensively and make those adjustments on as we go.
All right, some of the other keys in the ball game for your team.
Yeah, obviously it's going to be making sure we rebound the basketball. I mean, it's going to be hard enough to defend a good shooting team, and they have a nice post player and long on the inside, so we're going to have to limit them to just one shot. So we're going to have to make sure we rebound the basketball, and we're going to have to make sure, obviously we don't want to give them that second chance points, and then we want to make sure we don't turn the ball over and give them easy layup shots on those turnovers. So we want to make sure we limit those and make sure we make them work for every shot and every point they get tonight.
Absolutely. So, all right, Coach, good luck to you in the ball game. We look forward to talking to you afterwards.
All right. Yep. Thanks, Dan.
Edco basketball coach Steve Putz on his Viking program. Chalk Talk continues after this. The Woodland Eye Clinic in Elkader and West Union are proud sponsors of high school sports. We are committed to bringing our patients the highest level of total eye care with detailed one-on-one attention. Our offices offer the newest technology and equipment with a professional team of experienced staff that is committed to you. Call us today for your next total eye care appointment. The Woodland Eye Clinic in Elkader and West Union supports all of our local athletes taking the field or court this season.
We are happy to announce we are once again performing cataract surgery right here at home. This is Jessica Jones, surgery supervisor. We welcome Dr. Cancel from Gunderson, who performs this surgery monthly at our local surgery suite and holds consultations at Gunderson Eye Clinic, Waukon. Dr. Cancel is a wonderful addition to our surgery team, and we're so happy he's here. Call us today for more information.
Exceptional caring people, Veterans Memorial.
Inspiring changes to a happier, healthier you is what they do at Clayton Drug, now offering free delivery of prescriptions to the Monona area. To find out more, call 563-245-2530. Clayton Drug can help you transfer your prescriptions quickly and easily to their pharmacy. Clayton Drug is committed to helping you achieve the highest quality of life possible. Clayton Drug, connecting the communities of Elkader, Strawberry Point, and Sumner to serve all in between.
Hi, this is Cody from Torkelson Motors in Elgin and Waukon. At Torkelson Motors, we believe that student involvement in activities is a great way to help grow our communities, and we are proud to help sponsor this game for your enjoyment. We've been serving Northeast Iowa since 1926 and appreciate the business that our customers have given us and the support they provide to our area schools and communities. So the next time you are in need of a new or used vehicle or a repair, stop into Torkelson Motors. We've been selling cars the old-fashioned way with a friendly smile and a handshake right here next door in Elgin and Waukon.
Being good at life means getting your finances together so you can focus on the moments that matter most. With over 175 years of expertise, New York Life Insurance Company provides you with benefits you can enjoy while you're, living. So give your local agents, Andrew Reimer or Troy Springer in both Guttenberg and Monona, a call. You can reach Andy or Troy at 563-252-2471. That's 563-252-2471. They can help you and your family be good at life.
Brrr, the cold weather is here, and with it comes wind, snow, and ice that can damage overhead power lines. Remember to stay away from all downed lines. They may still be energized. Call to report broken poles, downed wires, or any other damage. By working together, we can keep everyone safe. That's the power of human connections. Almaquee Clayton Electric Cooperative, your Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
Edco Tournament Basketball is brought to you in part by Community Insurance with offices in Edgewood and Delhi, Lloyd Kelchin Grain, Citizen State Bank of Monticello, Hopkinton, Ryan, Manchester, Winthrop, Strawberry Point, Springville, and New Vienna, member FDIC and equal housing lender, Blooms Flowers, Gifts and More in Edgewood, Thompson Construction and Monona Overhead Door, Dean Family Chiropractic in Claremont, Meyer Collision and Service Center in Guttenberg and Elkader, and by LTI & Sons Water Conditioning, your Connecticut dealer in Postville. We continue the Chalk Talk for tonight's game. We're joined by East Buchanan girls basketball coach Chris Gruber. Coach, your team finishing up the regular season 15-6. An impressive win over Prince of Peace to get into the postseason. Tell me about that game.
Yeah, it was a really good game overall for our senior night to cap off the season, and got to really enjoy like a lot of people playing in that game, and we were locked in from the get-go and played together, which was fun to watch.
Absolutely.
And the seniors off on a great note at home.
Yeah, absolutely there. So lots of positive heading into the tournament. Set the starting lineup for your team for tonight's game.
So we'll go with Lainey Hogan, senior, Peyton Bowes, senior, Creighton Peck, junior, Elsie Flexenauer, junior, and Grace Long, senior.
And some of the kids off the bench for you then.
Whitney Brady, freshman, and Kate Dolan, junior.
All right, so those girls contribute as well. Let's turn our attention to Edgewood Colesburg. I know you defeated them twice during the regular season. What do you know about the Vikings?
With Edco, just like a Steve Putz-led program, just very pesky, and they get the most out of their players. And our two meetings this year, just like every other, it's always a battle till the end, and expect nothing different for tomorrow night.
Key to the ball game for East Buchanan. What do you have to do then?
Take care of the ball. I felt like a lot of our really good solid wins was taking care of the ball. Rebounding, got to get them off the boards. I know a lot of their offense, including last year that they did, is a lot of their offense is off of their offensive rebounds from missed shots and putbacks. So we got to keep them off the boards and not give them easy layups or fouls.
All right.
And then the last one would be to execute.
All right.
Got to make sure we go over our game plan of what we're looking to attack with.
All right. Now, as far as the progress to this season, I know this is a team that is ranked in the top 15. Do you like the progress your kids have made so far this season?
I really do. I feel like a lot of our games, I would say 5 out of the 6 games going into that fourth quarter, felt like we had something there to get a win. We came up short on those. But I do really love our schedule, our non-con schedule. We beefed it up a lot this year, just knowing that the returners that we had, along with the senior leadership, that we could do that. So I thought we did a really good job beefing that up against Buchanan, Decorah, Waterloo East, and felt like that prepared us, along with obviously playing on this side of the Tri-Rivers to get ready for postseason play.
All right, Coach, good luck to you in the ball game. We look forward to talking to you afterwards.
All right, thank you.
Yes, East Buchanan coach Chris Gruber on his Buccaneer program. Chalk Talk continues after this.
Strawberry Building Supply offers all your building materials for residential and commercial projects. Whether you're building from the ground up, remodeling your home, or a weekend project, we have the materials you'll need. We are an authorized Milwaukee dealer for all your Milwaukee tools. Strawberry Building Supply also has everything you'll need for your pets and livestock. Stop into Strawberry Building Supply today at 413 West Mission Street, Strawberry Point, or call 563-933-4579.
Alpine Communications believes connected communities become thriving communities. We are the local telephone company that became a 21st century communications provider. Alpine provides internet, television, cellular, security, and telephone too. We promise personal, timely, reliable service from people who live here. When you choose us, we all thrive. Connect with Alpine Communications today. Click alpinecom.net or call 563-245-4000.
Mom, yeah, put that on my to-do list. There is more and more on my to-do list every day. I can hardly keep up, and I have to make sure everyone is paid. But who has time for the bills?
You know who can help with that?
Who?
Elkader Tax and Bookkeeping. They not only do taxes, but specialize in bookkeeping services as well. Has your to-do list gotten too long? Want help? Give Elkader Tax and Bookkeeping a call at 563-245-2154.
Hey, Justin Birdnow here from Birdnow Chevrolet in Monona. I want to take a moment to wish all the local athletes good luck during their game. You have worked incredibly hard and it shows during each game. Myself and the entire Birdnow Chevrolet Monona team is wishing you all that you do your best and good luck.
Life is better with American Family Insurance because our agents provide specialized local expertise to help you get the right coverage at the right price. We understand that farming is at the heart of what you do, and we want to help protect what you've worked so hard for. Let's build the policy your farm deserves.
Contact Julie Depke, agent at 205 South Main Street in Elkader, or call 563-245-2366.
American Family Mutual Insurance Company SI and its operating companies, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Epic Wear. Get personalized clothing for your school, your team, family, friends, business, or any event. Epic Wear has a huge range of customizable apparel, trophies, and awards. They offer free design help or design your own apparel at getepicwear.com, and you can even set up a free website for your fundraiser. Epic Wear, walk on. Call 563-568-2301 to place your order today.
When making up a to-do list, don't forget to include servicing your car at Edie's AC Delco Service Center in Garnavillo. Your car should have the best care, and Edie's will make sure of it. Stop in or call 964-2186 to make an appointment. Tires worn out? Well, Edie's can replace them. Need a tow? Call Edie's at 964-2186. Kay, Lynn, and Todd invite you to stop by and fill your car's tank with fuel at Edie's AC Delco Service Center in Garnavillo. Edie's open 7 a.m. Mondays through Saturdays.
Edco Tournament Basketball is brought to you in part by Nutrient Ag Solutions in Edgewood, Woods Edge Golf Course, Shimley, Real Moments on Real Wood, Edgewood Convalescent Home and Lincolnwood Assisted Living, TJ's Pizza in Monona and Claremont, Myers Auto Service in Monona, Clayton County Recycling of Monona, Culligan Water Conditioning in Elkader, the Loena Savings Bank, member FDIC, Fisk Farm and Home in Monona, Cresco, and Decorah, KAR Auto Group, Bacon Concrete in Postville, and Furniture Showcase in Allwine. Good evening once again, everybody. How you doing? Dan Behrens along with Coach Aaron Hammond. We welcome you to Winthrop East Buchanan High School Gymnasium in a Class 1A regional quarterfinal tonight as the Edco Vikings take on the East Buchanan Buccaneers. It's the third matchup between the two. EB, a team ranked in the top 15. They entered tonight's ball game 15-6. Edgewood Colesburg finished fourth in the Tri-Rivers West. Fifth. All four teams ahead of them are ranked. They come in with a record of 12-10. Here we go with matchup number 3, Coach.
Yeah, matchup number 3, and both of the first two matchups went to the Buccaneers. They played December 13th, and it was a 60-46 win for the Buccaneers. They played again on the 24th of January, so not even a month ago, and it was 52-69. So Edco's looking to try to avenge those two things. East Bucks trying to get the triple win.
Yeah, so even though East Buchanan won those games by double digits, Edco had opportunities in that ball game, and things just got away late. Let's talk about the Vikings. First off, we saw them with a strong fourth quarter against Central. They won 51-34. They're led by Lily Brisky, who will come off the bench tonight, but she's averaging 21 points and 10 rebounds a ball game.
Yeah, everything starts with her. She's just very dynamic. She's a handful because she's tall, she can jump. She's kind of got an awkward shot sometimes, but she finds the net and able to put it in. But I think the one that complements her so well is senior Ellie Kirby, the one senior that Edco has. She averages 13 points and about 8 rebounds. She's been just a solid rock for them all 4 years playing basketball.
Absolutely there. So they lean on her for experience and whatnot, never rattled in any type of situation. What has made Edco certainly more competitive as the season has went on is they're getting that third score. Rachel Eckelsteeder up to 8.6 points per game there, and that's what they need. You got to have 3 scores in double figures to have a shot.
When she gets hot, she's a handful as well because she's long. She likes to shoot the long ball, and she can get it off fairly quick. So if she gets hot, that makes them a little more dangerous. You talk about McKenna Hofer, chips in about 5 points a game. Ava Holford, a couple points a game. So they're going to lean on those top 3 to be in double figures tonight.
Meanwhile, for East Buchanan, they are led by their 3 seniors. It's nice to have seniors, and 3 of them averaging in double figures. That includes Peyton Bowes at 14 points a ball game. Also Grace Long at nearly 13 points a ball game, and Lainey Hogan, their point guard, the leading scorer, at 16 points a ball game for the Buccaneers.
Yeah, and I feel like she's been playing forever because she played as a freshman. We saw her then, but 16 points a ball game, 4 rebounds, 7 assists, 5 steals. She shoots free throws well. She's a complete player, and Edco's going to definitely have to have a plan for her. But you talk about some of those other girls that play for them. Creighton Peck puts in about 6-7 points. Whitney Brady puts in about 5 points. So they've got that same idea, 3 scores they want in double figures. And if those other couple can get to that point or help them out, that's even bonus.
East Buchanan has 6 losses, and all 3 of them, by the way, are twice to the same teams that are ranked ahead of them in the top 10, top 15 rankings, and in the Tri-Rivers West. They've lost to North Lynn, also Springville, and of course also lost as well to Spillville, the third team we're missing.
Who are we missing?
Yeah.
Maquoketa Valley?
No. Yes, Maquoketa Valley is right. Maquoketa Valley, there's the 3 teams.
They're 2A, but yeah, Maquoketa Valley.
So we were thinking with the Class 1A teams, but Maquoketa Valley is ranked in the top 15 in Class 2A. All right, so let's get that settled. Let's go through keys in the ball game. Let's start first off for Edco.
I think for the Vikings, you need to keep the game under 50 points to control the pace and get where you can score and compete. Handle the pressure. You got to value those ball possessions, and it starts with any kind of pressure they put on. Identify the shooters for EB and rebound off of those shooters. Now, if you're East Buchanan, I think full court pressure, make the guards or Boriski handle the ball. There's been times where you force Boriski to come handle it. That kind of gets her out of the offensive flow in the front court. They need to shoot well, and I think East Buchanan wants to make this more up-tempo today.
Yeah, they'll need a big night from Boriski to have an opportunity there. A double-double is what they'll need. Meanwhile, we'll have updates tonight on other matchups going on. We'll try to follow the Clarksville-Dunkerton ball game. Winner of that ball game plays at East Buchanan here on Friday night. And also in Class 2A, MFL Marmac is hosting Wapsie Valley. That's a 7 o'clock start there as well. We'll have updates on that ball game going on in Monona. We hope to be somewhere Friday nights. If the Edco girls come up victorious in this ball game, we would likely be with them Friday night. But we could see MFL Marmac on Friday night taking on the winner of Maquoketa Valley or Beckman. Let's go courtside with our public address announcer, Lee White. He's single, by the way, ladies.
Yeah.
Here's tonight's starting lineups. Let's go courtside now with Mr. White.
Good evening, and welcome to East Buchanan High School for tonight's Class 1A Region 5 basketball game, featuring the visitors on the scoreboard, the Vikings of Edgewood-Colesburg. And the home team on the scoreboard, your East Buchanan Buccaneers. Tonight's winner will advance to play the winner of Dunkerton-Clarksville on Friday night. The Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union and East Buchanan encourage positive sportsmanship and behavior at our activities. Please encourage players and coaches with positive comments and respect the decisions of the game officials. What you do and say during the contest reflects on our team, school, and community. Please welcome tonight's game officials, Mr. Bill Mock, Mr. Michael Fitzgerald, and Mr. Mark Schleisman. And now the starting lineups. First for Edco, a freshman, number 12, Ava Hofer. For the Buccaneers, a senior, number 10, Peyton Bowes. For the Vikings, a senior, number 30, Ellie Kirby. For the Buccaneers, a junior, number 11, Creighton Peck. For Edco, a junior, number 34, Rachel Eggleseder. For the Buccaneers, a senior, number 20, Lainey Hogan. For the Vikings, a junior, number 40, McKenna Hofer. For the Buccaneers, a senior, number 35, Grace Long. Rounding out the Viking lineup, a sophomore, number 42, Kendall Whitman. And rounding it out for the Bucks, a junior, number 44, Elsie Flexenar. Edco is coached by head coach Steve Putz, assisted by Brooks Eggleseder. The Bucks are coached by head coach Chris Gruber, assisted by Al Snyder and Sarah Hogan.
There you have it. Starting lineups, opening action coming up with EB and Edco.
Scooters Coffee in Manchester offers a variety of coffees, smoothies, blenders, and breakfast food products served all day long. Scooters Coffee offers fast and friendly service, too. In a hurry? Use the Scooters Coffee app to order, pay, and earn rewards. Simply stop at the drive-thru window and pick up your order. Scooters Coffee is open Monday through Saturday, 5:30 a.m. till 8 p.m. and Sunday, 6 a.m. till 8 p.m. We look forward to seeing you at Scooters Coffee in Manchester.
Attention business owners. Are you tired of monthly fees eating into your profits? Look no further than People State Bank. People State Bank's business checking account has no monthly service charge. Yes, you heard that right, 0 monthly service charges. But that's not all. Enjoy free ATM and debit cards, free online and mobile banking, and free bill pay services. With People State Bank, managing your business finances has never been easier or more affordable. Stop wasting your hard-earned money on unnecessary fees. Switch to People State Bank today and take care of your business finances. People State Bank, member FDIC.
Edco Tournament Basketball is brought to you in part by Silver Edge Cooperative in Edgewood, Strawberry Point, and Delhi. Northeast Iowa Sub-Drains in Strawberry Point. G&J Land Solutions in Edgewood. Elkader Chiropractic Center, Dr. Jamie Hammersland. Adverse Weather Insurance. Jim Furman of Volga, your independent crop insurance agent. Innovative Ag Services in Elkader, Monona, and Waukon. Norby's Farm Fleet in Northeast Iowa. Guttenberg Municipal Hospital and Clinic. Check out career opportunities at guttenberghospital.org. Bruins and James Insurance, your Grinnell Mutual agent in Monona, and Rivals Inc., custom gear, screen printing, embroidery, and online shopping at rivalsinc.com. Ready to go with our opening action here in this Class 1A quarterfinal. Edco wearing their away black tops and bottoms. Edco across the front there in yellow with the trim. Meanwhile, the Buccaneers home white bottoms and tops there. They've got the Bucks there in that off red color, and we are ready to go for this ball game tonight. It will be Grace Long jumping it up for, once again, East Buchanan, and Boriski coming off the bench tonight, so it will be Ellie Kirby jumping center for Edco.
Yeah, interesting with Brisky coming off the bench tonight. We'll see how she handles that, but here we go, ready to go with the tip.
So the tip is won by Edco. Kirby into the backcourt, and quickly in the offensive end to Eckelsteeder. Right side for three off the back of the rim. Shot is no good, and the rebound pulled down there by East Buchanan, and right away with the rebound was Peyton Bowes, and is immediately tied up, but it is a jump ball that will give it back to the Buccaneers. Boriski set for all of 8 seconds. She's into the ball game as Kendall Whitman checks out.
Yeah, just didn't start, but she's in there within the first 8.
And back offensively, Buccaneers have it right side to Bowes. Bowes, top of the key, a zone for Edco starting out here. Meanwhile, they try to go left side, and the ball is knocked away. Intercepted by McKenna Hofer on a pass intended for Flexenar. So in the backcourt, hounded is Ava Hofer, and she is quickly tied up by Elsie Flexenar. But the ball stays here with the Vikings. This is where Boriski will really help. She'll have the ability to help bring the ball up the court.
Yeah, and they're going to make sure that Ava Hofer's not taking this ball out because she can help as well. But they're going to rely on Boriski to handle this a little bit.
Full court pressure, and we've got time taken from our official. I don't know if we had started the play clock there. The game clock stops at 7:31. Maybe things started a little too soon.
I don't know if they wanted to reset. They didn't want to reset the shot clock because there wasn't a change of possession. So maybe he just hadn't clicked it in yet. I don't know. They're going to take it on the side here.
And everything stays the same. 7:31 to go here in the First quarter, 29 seconds on the shot clock. So here we go. As East Buchanan falls back defensively here, and they work it right side, it is Edco. McKenna Hofer to Brisky, pass thrown behind her, and a loose ball into the hands of Elsie Flexenar for East Buchanan, so the Buccaneers force a turnover. 1-3-1 by Edco starting out here. It is, again, driving in the lane. Hogan tried to go right side, trying to lead long. The pass is overshot. Then the ball squirts out to the top of the key, and we've got a reach-in foul. As falling to the floor was Ava Hofer, along with a East Buchanan girl. I believe that was Creighton Peck. Yeah. And the ball stays down here. First whistle of the ball game.
Yeah, just got a piece of the arm as she was getting on the floor after that loose ball.
Left side, and that is again Hogan wide open. Left side, step behind the arc for three. Got it. And the Buccaneers strike first. Backcourt area, Ava Hofer, 1-2-2 pressure. Hofer into the offensive end and traveled with the basketball. Brought it across half court. She knew a double team was coming, and the young freshman here will have to adjust in this game.
She is. She's got a safety valve there on the left side, so she knows before she crosses that half court, she can come to the backside, and then that person can get it across.
Hogan right side in the offensive end. In the corner, that again is Bose. Bose in the middle of the lane there, drives in. The ball is knocked away, but into the hands of Flexenar, and they go back left side, deep corner. Bose open for three. Got it. And a great start for the Buccaneers. 2 trips down, 2 threes, and they lead 6-0. Brisky to Hofer in the backcourt. Hofer back left side to Brisky, pushes it sideline to Eccleseder. She's open, left side for three. That shot is short. Long rebound cleared to the right by Hogan. East Buchanan quickly back in the offensive end with Peck. Peck right side to Bose on the right wing. Edco gets back defensively. Hogan wide open, top of the key for three. Got it again. It is 9-0 just like that. 3 threes for East Buchanan.
Yeah, they're shooting lights out and getting a feeling for this game right now.
And the Vikings trying to play through it right now. Boriski into the offensive end. The pass deflected, goes off the hands of Eccleseder, out of bounds. And here comes that timeout taken by the Vikings. 2 minutes in, 9-0, EB the early lead. Let's take this break.
The winter high school sports season has begun, and the doctors and staff of Family Dentistry Associates of Monona encourage you to support your local high school basketball and wrestling teams. Dr. Jessica Wilkie, Dr. Mark Foey, Dr. Chase Bruner, and Dr. Daphne Hopfler of Family Dentistry wish all of our student athletes a very healthy and successful season. Call 539-4651. Family Dentistry Associates of Monona, where health-changing smiles are created.
Well, if you're East Buchanan, I don't know if you could have drawn up a better start. They have hit 3 3-pointers. They lead 9-0 in this ball game. That leads to a quick timeout taken by the Vikings.
Well, yeah, the Vikings have had 2-3 opportunities, but that's it. They haven't gotten the ball inside. They hasn't touched anybody else, and they've had 3 turnovers. So they're just not valuing that possession right now, and I don't think they want to get into a track meet here. They've tried to exchange threes with the Bucks.
So after the timeout, it is the Buccaneers basketball. And it will be in the backcourt with Hogan taking it out of bounds. Again, the Vikings with a 1-3-1. Into the game for them is number 14, and Addie Smeltzer, a freshman who checks in for Ava Hofer. She'll take over the top of that 1-3-1. Meanwhile, left side in the offensive end is Bose. Hogan back in the corner. Bose wide open. Left side for three. Aired it out long, so they prove human as that shot was errant. And back in the offensive end is Brisky. Brisky in the lane to Kirby from the left block. Muscles up the shot, and it crawls over the side of the rim. Vikings on the board, and a good timeout. They seem kind of settled in now.
Needed a bucket there. That was the right person to go to in Ellie Kirby.
Hogan drives in the lane. Bounce pass to Long. Throw in behind her, and a turnover there. Forced by, once again, Edco. It looks to me that East Buchanan falling back into girl-to-girl defense, it appears.
I think so. It's hard to tell if they're keying on a couple of people or just playing straight-up girl-to-girl.
Vikings really haven't had a chance to run any offense yet. Eccleseder brings it across the timeline offensively, tries to go in the lane to Hofer. She's open on the right block. Shot no good, but fouled on the way up by Peck, who tried to block it, and Hofer to the free throw line for two.
Yeah, that was just an awkward exchange because Hofer never left her feet. But they say got a piece of the arm, so in the act of shooting, she's going to get two.
And 9-2, the early lead. First whistle of the ball game against East Buchanan, and the first foul there on Peck. Free throw on its way by Hofer. It is good. East Buchanan student section is to the left there, and they will be very voiceful tonight. Meanwhile, you have the Edco students on the opposite corner, and they're all standing up here to start this ball game. Their student section, Edco's, a little bigger tonight.
I think so.
Second free throw by Hofer over the front of the rim, rolls through. It is good. So after the timeout, quick 4 points by Edco, back within 5.
And they're going to fall back in that half-court defense, force East Buchanan to run an offense.
Hogan, right side to Bose. Bose near the right corner, brings it over to the top of the key, swings it left side now, back out on top to Flexinar. Flexinar to Hogan. Hogan, left side, and again they swing it right side, back to Flexinar on top. They work the basketball with Hogan at the right elbow. In the lane, Long rolls to the right side but leaves the shot short. Good straight-up defense by Kirby helping out, and the rebound pulled down by McKenna Hofer. Back in the offensive end, Boriski drives in, loses the basketball, tumbles to the floor. Loose ball picked up by Hogan. Here's a fast break. Hogan tried to go right side to Brady, but Edco gets back defensively with Eckelceder to knock it out of bounds, but the Bucks take it off the left side of the basket.
Yeah, good hustle getting back for the Vikings. Boriski really slow to get up after tumbling hard.
And left side, they get it on top to Hogan, with Andy Smeltzer playing the top of the 1-3-1. Right side now with Bose. Bose, free throw line, Hogan tries to bounce it. She does. Left side to Brady. Her left-handed layup up and in. Correction there. It was actually Flexinar, LC Flexinar, the junior. So 11-4, East Buchanan in the lead. Smeltzer into the offensive end. McKenna Hofer open right side for three. His shot is no good, but Boriski gets the rebound, drives to the right side, leaves the layup short, but somehow gets the rebound to the right, muscles it up, muscles it in, foul, count the basket. Great effort by Boriski to keep that possession alive and a chance to get the Vikings back within 4.
Now the first offensive rebound was really nice, and awkwardly she got to the other side but couldn't get that layup to go in. Gets her own rebound, gathers herself, finishes strong.
Free throw on its way by Boriski. It is good, so the Vikings fell down by 9, but back within 11-7 as we approach the midway point of quarter number 1. And again, no full court pressure from Edco as they fall back defensively. Hogan, top of the key, left side to Bose. Bose will bring it back over left side now, looking for Brady. Instead, drives in the lane, cut off, tries to go on top. The pass knocked away by Addie Smeltzer, but it's picked up by East Buchanan. It goes into the backcourt, and that's an over and back. So it was touched by Brady in the offensive end, but the ball continued to go into the backcourt. She couldn't hold it, and it ends up being a turnover on East Buchanan.
Well, and that was caused by Addie Smeltzer. She had great hands, they were able to tip that, and then East Buck never really got a good handle on it. Had possession, lost possession, get the turnover.
Kirby gets it inbounds in front of the EB sideline to Addie Smeltzer. Hofer has it on the right wing. Hofer back out on top here now to Eckelceder. Back over left side to Addie Smeltzer. And now it is again Kirby from the wing. 15-footer, shot no good. Brady able to grab the rebound with one hand off the right for the Buccaneers. So they bring it back in the offensive end. Hogan immediately brings it over left side baseline to Flexinar in the corner. Bose deep left corner for three. Shot is flat, no good. Long gets the weak side rebound. Her putback no good, but fouled by Boriski. And a second opportunity for the Bucks at the free throw line.
Yeah, Long on the weak side knew exactly where that rebound was going to go, and right there to gather it, go up strong with it, got a piece of her, so they put that foul against Boriski, I believe.
Both teams with 2 fouls. Free throw on its way by Long. It is good. Talking about free throw shooting, both these teams not bad. Actually, East Buchanan pretty good. It's nearly 65%. Edco at 59%. Both teams with winning records, you'll get that. Second free throw by Long. It is good. Makes them both. Then they're back up by 6. Backcourt area, Hofer in the corner to Eckelceder. Eckelceder brings it over to Hofer, who's going to take a 3 left side off the back of the rim. High arcing shot that Boriski knocks out the rebound and tracks it down on the far sideline. Boriski steps out of a double team, goes over to Hofer. Right side, Addie Smeltzer on the wing, back over to Hofer. Right side, fires up another 3. That one off the mark, missed far to the right. And Bose gets the rebound for the Buccaneers. Bose quickly back offensively, steps the Euro step way, going between 2 defenders, but fouled on the body, driving in. And Bose, I believe they're going to send her to the free throw line for 2 here? Or they call the rule a foul on the floor?
This has got to be on the ground, yeah.
Yep, it is on the floor.
This is a block on the floor, so they're going to reset on the right side of their own hoop here.
Eckelceder kind of hooked her, but Bose actually drove through 2 defenders to help kind of initiate that contact. So Bose takes it out of bounds, right side, has to go back out on top to Hogan, the safety valve, near center court circle. Hogan to Brady. Brady in the lane trying to go to Long, double teamed and then traveled with the basketball. Again, immediately when that ball went to the right block, Edco converged defensively.
Yeah, and I think just that double team that was coming, just enough pressure there to cause that turnover.
So back across the timeline, Boriski. Edco, by the way, not seeing the pressure right now from East Buchanan as Boriski brings it right side to Hofer. Wide open, right wing for 3, circled in and out, no good. Hofer's had some good looks. Hogan gets the rebound, but the Vikings have yet to hit a 3. Meanwhile, Bose ahead of the pack, fouled there by Eckelceder as Bose tumbles to the court. Tripped over Eckelceder there. That's the second foul on Eckelceder. so a bit of a concern for the Vikings.
Yeah, definitely a concern there, and I think Coach Putz is wondering, she looked like she was stable, but I think there was a foul there. That's definitely a foul on Eccleston.
It is the 4th team foul on Edco. Eccleston will check out, and back into the ball game is Whitman. Kendall Whitman, a 5'8 sophomore who got the start tonight, comes back in. But now the question is, how long do you go with Eccleston, your third leading scorer on the bench? Inbounds, rolling left side to the basket. It's Flexenar, but she leaves the left-handed shot just short. She got too far underneath the basket, hit underneath the rim. And Whitman able to secure the rebound, and East Buchanan misses an inbounds attempt. Back right side offensively, Boriski. Right wing, Hofer open, right side, fires another three, short off the side of the rim. Shot is no good. Flexenar got the rebound and quickly tied up by McKenna Hofer. And the ball stays with the Buccaneers.
Yeah, they secured that rebound. Nice job by McKenna Hofer to tie it up. It's going to stay with the Buccaneers on the alternate possession.
We approach the 2-minute mark of our first quarter. East Buchanan leading 13-7. Whitman coming in for Eccleston means that Whitman will play in the middle of that 1-3-1 in the lane. Hogan, free throw line, left side, deep corner, Flexenar, baseline for three, banked it well long, but middle of the lane, Brady gets the rebound, back to Bose. Her shot from the right side falls off the front of the rim. Rebound on the floor is McKenna Hofer trying to save it out of there, and a timeout taken by Coach Putz as she had possession. So they save the possession. Vikings will get it, but they trail 13-7. Let's take this timeout.
Northern Country Co-op and Viafield are now Nexus Cooperative, your full-service ag partner, supplying all your agronomy, energy, feed, grain, and lumber needs. Our highly knowledgeable and experienced team utilizes the latest technology in feed manufacturing, agronomy services, precision ag, plant and animal nutrition, energy products, and grain marketing to keep our customers ahead of the rest. Stop in today at any of our 26 locations across northern Iowa and southern Minnesota, or visit us online at nexus.coop.
Well, Coach Putz took a timeout as McKenna Hofer on the floor with Buccaneers trying to reach in there, and she did have possession. A lot of times it seems like the officials just give them the call, but she did have possession when the timeout was called.
Well, you look at early shooting. We talked about East Buck getting on that quick start. They are 3 of 6 behind the arc, so hot shooting to start. Edco 0 of 7 behind the three-point line.
Yeah, they hit their first 3 3-pointers, by the way. So here's Campbell in the offensive end after the second timeout taken by Edco. Boriski in the lane to, again, Kirby takes a fadeaway 10-footer. Shot is well short, but Boriski gets the rebound, tries to go back in the lane to Kirby. She gets it, but misses the putback from the left. Meanwhile, the rebound by Boriski. Another offensive rebound and scores the putback off the right side from 3 feet away. Vikings working hard on the boards.
A good sign that those offensive rebounds are there because they need to be able to clean that glass.
Right side, Bose on the wing, feeds it back to Hogan, takes a 3 behind the arc. It is well short. It will air out of bounds, and the ball goes back to the Vikings. So the Vikings, last trip down the court, ran their offense, and they've been quick to shoot the ball down in the offensive end.
They've been quick to take the first open shot, and I would think they'd want to keep this a low-scoring game, run the offense, take some air out of the ball.
Campbell left side to Boriski, a minute to go in the quarter. Boriski drives baseline, pulls up 8-footer, and that's too easy. Just out-jumps the defender, hits the shot, and the Vikings back within a bucket. And back in the offensive end, right side to Bose. That was Smelter, by the way, with the assist. Bose, left side, goes baseline to number 32, and that is Kate Dolan, who checked in during that break. Dolan, again, back out on top now. They work it to Brady in the lane. Flexenar, left side, Dolan. The shot blocked out of bounds. Good recovery by McKenna Hofer. Stays down here with East Buchanan. Meanwhile, the Buccaneers will bring in number 11, Creighton Peck, a 5'5 junior, and Long comes back in. Flexenar checks out, and also checking out for them will be Dolan, who was just in momentarily.
Yeah, nice recovery defense by the Vikings. They've been aggressive getting out to wherever that ball's going.
And back out on top is Brady. Brady left side to Bose, drives baseline. Back on the wing to Brady. Shot clock is down to 8. Long in the lane, little push shot, banks it long. It is no good. Whitman tips out the rebound where it's tracked down there by Kirby. Vikings can work for the last shot if they choose with 20 seconds left in the quarter. And here is Boriski. Back out on top to Smeltzer. Right side, here is Hofer, right side for 3. That shot no good. Boriski the rebound, put back off the back of the rim. But Boriski then goes for the rebound off the left, could not get to it. It is picked up there by, once again, Laney Wills Hogan there. And Hogan tries to quickly launch it in the offensive end, but overshoots Long, who was going to the basket, and a long turnover committed by the Buccaneers.
Yeah, off Long and Bose both. Here's the Vikings trying to get that last shot.
Boriski, top of the key, left side for 3, banks it off to the left, and the shot is no good. We've played one. The Vikings recovering from a slow start. They trail 13-11. You're listening to high school basketball from KCTN Sports.
Brought to you by locally owned and operated NEAT, proudly providing high-quality internet, television, and telephone services at the speed of light to businesses and homes in Northeast Iowa. NEAT also provides computer and network services as well as business phone system sales and service. For more information, visit NEITEL.com or call 877-638-2122. NEAT, connecting you now.
Edco Tournament Basketball is brought to you in part by Edgewood Farm and Home, Leonard Miller Funeral Home and Crematory in Manchester, Edgewood, and Strawberry Point. A little bit of country stoves and fireplaces. Farmers Savings Bank of Colesburg, Elkport Garber, Strawberry Point, Arlington, Elgin, and Wadena. Member FDIC. Nick's Excavating and Kane Construction in Farmersburg. T&K Cahoon, your Napa dealer in Monona. St. Olaf Ag Sales and Service, and Ground Logs and Lumber in Elkader. Timber is a crop. Harvest wisely. We've played one quarter here at EB. East Buchanan leads Edco 13-11. What was our shooting in the opening quarter, Coach?
For the Buccaneers, they were 4 of 13, but 3 of 7 behind the three-point line, 2 of 2 from the free throw line. For the Vikings, they were 4 of 18, 0 of 9 from behind the arc, but 4 of 9 otherwise, and 3 of 3 from the free throw line. 4 turnovers for both teams, so pretty even there.
So the Vikings getting extra shots, and that is because of what they've been doing on the offensive glass.
Yeah, crashing the boards, and maybe that's why they have those quick shots. Quick shots go crash the board to get second chance opportunities. They've been doing a nice job with it thus far.
It is the Vikings basketball. Campbell State, correction there. It will be Smeltzer out there, along with Beriski. Also out there as well will be McKenna-Hofer, and you have Whitman along with Ellie Kirby. So they start the second quarter. Eccleston on the bench with 2 early fouls. Beriski right side to McKenna-Hofer. Throws it over top, gets it to the weak side to Whitman. Her shot up and in. Great recognition there by McKenna-Hofer to see the weak side, and this game now tied.
Yeah, nice finish by Whitman there around the glass, too.
Hogan, Bowes rather, as Hogan takes a far left-handed layup outside the lane. Shot no good. Long saves it out of bounds back to Bowes. Bowes, Long, Hogan, also out there, Flexinar, as well as number 11 in Peck. Meanwhile, right side, the shot left short by Long, and the rebound pulled down by Edco. It's one and done.
Yeah, tie ball game here starting our second quarter. This is where Edco wants to be.
Left side, Beriski open, baseline 8-footer, leaves it Long off the right side of the lane. Had another great look. Peck gets the rebound for EB. Back to Bowes, who drives in right side. Nobody stopped the ball, but she misses the layup. Flexinar with the rebound, but the shot blocked by Whitman. McKenna-Hofer digging in there as well, and it is again Smeltzer with the basketball. Beriski back right side. McKenna-Hofer right side for 3. Got it! So after being down 9-0, the Vikings lead 16-13.
Yeah, you knew McKenna-Hofer was going to hit one eventually, and they keep leaving her open. She knocked one down.
Right side, Hogan with the basketball on top to Bowes. Bowes left side to Peck, in the lane to Flexinar. Flexinar has it left side to Peck, takes a 15-footer, banks it well Long. It is no good. Rebound falls right into the hands of Addie Smeltzer. So again, one and done for the Buccaneers. Back out on top, Beriski offensively. Right side, McKenna-Hofer. Top of the key to Beriski. Back right side, McKenna-Hofer wide open for 3. That shot off the back of the rim, no good. Whitman had her hand on the rebound behind Long, but could not haul it in. Long secures the rebound for the Buccaneers. Back ahead of the pack, they try to go ahead to Flexinar. Hogan did, but Kirby reads the pass and intercepts it for the Vikings.
Great read by the senior. Ellie Kirby just saw that long pass, stepped in the passing lane.
Beriski at the free throw line, try to go to Kirby. Bad pass, but Smeltzer able to get the deflection as they go to Whitman, right side to McKenna-Hofer. Hofer tries to go baseline to Beriski, who gets it off the right block, pulls up 8-footer. It is short, grazed the bottom of the net. Whitman tried to knock the ball back in play along the baseline, but stepped out of bounds. Meanwhile, Eccleston comes back into the ball game for the Vikings as Whitman checks out. Peck checking out for East Buchanan, and Brady comes back in for the Buccaneers.
Well, Rachel Eccleston coming back in. She's got those 2 fouls, so she's got to play clean in the middle of this 1-3-1.
Right side, Hogan in the offensive end. To the elbow area, to Bowes. Bowes on the left wing. Takes a step back 3, left side. It's off the back of the rim. Brady knocks out the rebound, but tracked down by McKenna-Hofer near the left corner. Smeltzer with a 3-on-2 now for the Vikings. Kirby drives in right side, pulls up from the right block. Good straight-up defense by Long. Forced an errant shot that hit the side of the backboard, and the rebound by the Buccaneers.
It's a little physical inside, but it's that way on both ends of the court right now.
Hogan drives in left side, Flexinar, left corner for 3, aired it out Long. Long, speaking of that, gets the rebound, puts it up and in over Kirby's outstretched arms off the right side. Buccaneers back within 16-15. Beriski quickly in the offensive end. EB has pulled off the pressure. Left side, Eccleston, baseline for 3. Aired it out Long. Shot no good. It was Long to the right. Brady gets the rebound. Hogan back in the offensive end with a 3-on-2. Drives in, wraparound pass to Long. It's deflected into the hands of Flexenar. On top to Bose, right side for 3. Short, that rolls to the back of the rim, and she got it to go through. And EB retakes the lead at 18-16.
Yeah, that was a big shot there. Just crawled over the top of the basket for Bose.
Left side, Boriski off the lane. 10-footer, closer to 12 feet away, just off the left side. Shot is no good. Brady gets the rebound. 4.5 left in a fast-moving second quarter. And right side with the basketball is Hogan. Hogan on the right wing, back out on top to Bose. Absolutely wide open, top of the key for 3. Banks it long as it banks off the backside of the rim. Kicked into the hands of Addie Smeltzer. And Boriski is pretty much taking over, bringing the ball up the court for the Vikings. Right side, McKenna Hofer. Back left side to Addie Smeltzer on the wing. 17-footer, nails it. Nice step shot there by Smeltzer, the young freshman. We're knotted at 18.
Great shot by the freshman, just forcing him to have to come guard her.
And Hogan back in the offensive end, drives left side, again outside the lane, throws up a left-handed hook shot that is no good. And the rebound pulled down by McKenna Hofer, knocked away by Hogan, but maintained by the Vikings. So back in the offensive end is Boriski. Boriski knocked away by Hogan, but a reach-in foul called on Hogan. And believe it or not, that's our first whistle of the second quarter.
Yeah, they've been playing clean here for a solid 4 minutes, and that's our first whistle on either end of the second quarter.
Long checks out for East Buchanan. Back into the ballgame for them is Peck. Meanwhile, McKenna Hofer has checked out. Whitman back into the game for the Vikings. Right side, it is again driving baseline there. That is the shot taken by Boriski, goes in and out. Boriski has the rebound fall into her hands, takes a fadeaway 8-footer that falls well short. And the rebound by Brady for East Buchanan. Left side in the offensive end, EB on top to Hogan. Hogan at the elbow area, top Brady, top of the key for 3, cupped in and out, no good. Flexenar gets the rebound, saves it off the left side for East Buchanan. They maintain possession. Bose right side to Peck. Peck against the 1-3-1, and now East Buchanan takes their first time out. 3:13 left in the half, a good one going. We're tied at 18. Let's take this break.
Edgewood Auto and Towing is an automotive repair shop, tire dealer, and 24/7 towing service. We offer full service work on all autos and semis. Our highly skilled mechanics provide quality workmanship and will get you back on the road in a timely manner. Check out our current tire rebates by calling 563-928-7333 or stopping into Edgewood Auto and Towing for complete terms and conditions.
East Buchanan uses their first timeout. It is a 30. We have a score to pass along from Monona. MFL Marmac leads Wapsie Valley at the end of one, 9-8. Meanwhile, the Vikings trailed 9-0. They have overcome that slow start.
They have, and I think they're okay with the pace, but right now, Boriski is kind of their offense. I think they need to get Kirby some touches, maybe that inside-outside to open up the three-pointer instead of forcing, some of these shots.
Edco takes it out of bounds near side with Hogan, and Hogan again looks to get it on top against the 1-3-1, and they go back on top to Bose, back right side to Hogan. Hogan on the right wing, back over on top there to Brady. As they look to get in their offense, Brady left side to Flexenar, back in the corner. That is Peck open, left corner for 3 off the back of the rim. Rebound to Flex into the hands of Hogan, and she'll bring it back out on top for the Bucks. Hogan right side, back over to Bose. Bose at the free throw line, cut off. Left side, there's Peck again, off the top of the key for 3. Got another one. They're living large by the three-point line. That's been much of their offense. They lead 21-18.
And knocking down big shots at big moments right now.
Boriski back in the offensive end. Cut off on the right side. Back out on top to Smeltzer. Again, you see the Buccaneers pretty much straight girl-to-girl defense. Kirby back right side to Eccleseder. In the lane, Boriski, double team. Nice pass over to Whitman, but misses the weak side shot. Recovering was Brady, enough to disrupt the shot. Boriski with a nice setup, though.
Yeah, it was hard to see. I don't think there's any contact, but it was really close, but enough to disrupt Whitman there.
Hogan, right side to Peck, wide open. This time right side for 3. Banks it well long off the left. Whitman gets the rebound. 2 minutes left in the first half. Vikings trail by 3. Boriski walks it into the offensive end. We haven't seen much of that. Boriski drives baseline, pulls away, 10-foot shot, tough shot over the outstretched arms of Brady. Good defense, better offense. Vikings back within 1.
Tough shot, but man, she can elevate and has a nose for getting it to the rim.
Hogan goes off a pick at the top of the key, brings it left side, drives in, flips it up with the right hand, almost tumbling out of bounds. Shot is left short, and Kirby gets the rebound. They've really forced her away from the basket along the baseline.
They have, and she's been throwing up some tough shots and just hoping to get some contact.
Boriski back right side. Vikings trying to retake the lead. Pulls up middle of the lane, goes left side. Whitman was open, cutting through, but Boriski was fouled. And the first indication is that it's going to be 2, but Boriski was looking to throw a pass, and I think they're going to make it be the ball taken out of bounds. That the officials discuss it, and it's Edco's ball off the right side of the basket.
Yeah, that is the second call against Lainey Hogan, so she's going to have to be careful there with those 2 fouls.
Whitman out. McKenna Hofer back in for the Vikings. Meanwhile, checking out his Peck for East Buchanan. Long comes back into the ball game with 1:28 left in the half. Boriski will take it off the right side of the basket. Inbounds to Kirby. Kirby off the right block. Triple team muscles up the shot up and in. Edco's been aggressive, attacking in the lane area. They're back on top, 22-21.
And nice shot there by Ellie Kirby.
Hogan off a pick right side, takes a 3. She's wide open, banks it in. Got it. The bank stays open late on this Tuesday night. And it's 24-22, EB in the lead.
Yeah, another lead change here. We've had about 3 or 4 of them.
Boriski from the elbow, 15-footer, aired it short. It is no good. Had a good look, though. Rebound pulled down there by Brady for East Buchanan. Certainly been an entertaining first half. Brady, right side, Hogan demanding it. Gets it to her too late. Hogan at the free throw line pulls up. Shot blocked by Smeltzer, but Smeltzer got on the arm, and that will put Hogan to the free throw line for 2.
Hogan's been attacking the left side, and she's been trying to get to the rack. That time tried to pull up about 8-10 feet and elevate to make that shot, and looks like Addie Smeltzer must have got a piece of the arm on that shot.
Second foul on Edco here in the quarter. Hogan's free throw rolls to the front of the rim, then rolls through. It is good. We mentioned Hogan, their leading scorer, at 16 points a ball game. Not a bad free throw shooter as well, and nearly 70%. Second free throw there, it is good by Hogan, and it's a 4-point lead. Hogan gets a breather, and Peck back in there for the Buccaneers. 51 seconds to go in our first half.
Well, smart move there by Coach Gruber. Hogan having those 2 fouls. You don't want to get a silly foul with under a minute and a half.
Inbounds, Boriski brings it into the offensive end now for the Vikings. Left wide open, goes left side to Smeltzer. She's going to take another shot from the wing. 15-footer, banked it well long, closer to 17 feet away. Similar to the shot she hit earlier, just long on that one. Peck back to Bose in the offensive end. About a 6-second differential between game clock and shot clock. Bose drives left side, pulls up, 15-footer, no good. Long, the offensive rebound, back to Brady. Brady goes in the lane there, Flexenar back over to Long. Long goes in the corner, that's Bose, open, deep left corner for 3. Shot no good, rebound kicks to the left, where it's picked up by Peck, and they'll bring it back out on top now with the shot clock off. Meanwhile, Brady takes a 3 right side off the top of the key. Got it! Buccaneers keep the possession alive and back up by 7. We're down to 5 seconds left in the half, and I don't know if the Vikings realize it. Brisky brings it into the offensive end, left side to Smeltzer. They do not get a shot off. They didn't realize it. So the first half comes to an end with East Buchanan going on another 9-0 run. We're at the half, 29-22. East Buchanan leads Edco. You're listening to high school basketball from KCTN Sports.
Stronger, farther, faster. It all starts with good nutrition. Clayton County Farm Bureau is proud of our livestock farmers who provide high-quality protein needed to fuel our young athletes. The ultimate pre- and post-game fuel-up can be found in meat and dairy foods grown right here. Meat and dairy are natural sources of essential vitamins that support health, energy, and performance. We know our student athletes are the real deal, and Iowa's livestock farmers are committed to helping them reach their goals. To learn more, visit realfarmersrealfoodrealmeat.com.
For generations, local farmers have trusted Freedom Bank to provide the financial backing they need to succeed. We have a long tradition of empowering success, and that continues today. We offer competitive financing options at competitive rates, whether for equipment purchases, building construction, land purchases, or operating capital. Visit one of Freedom Bank's experienced ag loan professionals in Elkader, Monona, Postville, and Waukon, or online at freedombnk.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
This is Chris Holbert, General Manager of Hall Roberts Son Incorporated in Postville. We would like to wish the area student athletes both a safe and successful sports season. We have been a community-based company since 1864, servicing and supporting the area ag industry with products necessary for daily success. We look forward to continuing to serve and support both the ag industry and high school athletes in our surrounding communities. Thank you and good luck from the families at Hall Roberts Son.
When I started out in the car business, my dad gave me some good advice. Hi, it's Forrest Brown with the Browns family of dealerships. What my dad told me is when you sell someone their first car, you need a good sales department. But if you expect to sell them their second, third, and fourth car, you better have a great service department. Visit any one of the Browns family of dealerships in Guttenberg, Elkader, West Branch, or Victory Ford in Dyersville and find out why Browns is your hometown dealer, no matter where your hometown may be.
Hey sports fans, take a time out and call Garms & Gifford Insurance Agency. Whether you need auto, home, farm, health, crop, or business insurance, Garms & Gifford Insurance Agency and Grinnell Mutual has you covered. You'll receive quality protection, expert advice, and local friendly service. Owners Brian Bugenhagen and Michael Beck, along with their staff, look forward to serving all your insurance needs. Call them today for a free competitive quote. Garms & Gifford Insurance Agency in Elkader, your trusted choice agency.
At Top Gun Customs, we know that cars are complicated. We can handle all the complex new features of any vehicle, foreign or domestic. Not only will it look like new, it'll perform like new. At Top Gun, we don't care if it's a 30-point buck or just your neighbor's cat, big or small, we like them all. Top Gun also does fiberglass repairs, boats, motorcycles, guitars, detailing, paint corrections, headlight restoration. There's not much we don't do. Call Bob or Nancy at Top Gun for details and to schedule your repairs today. 563-964-9899.
Edco Tournament Basketball is brought to you in part by Community Insurance with offices in Edgewood and Delhi, Lloyd Kelch & Grain, Citizen State Bank of Monticello, Hopkinton, Ryan, Manchester, Winthrop, Strawberry Point, Springville, and New Vienna, member FDIC and equal housing lender, Blooms Flowers, Gifts and More in Edgewood, Thompson Construction and Monona Overhead Door, Dean Family Chiropractic in Claremont, Meyer Collision and Service Center in Guttenberg and Elkader, and by LTI & Sons Water Conditioning, your Connecticut dealer in Postville. East Buchanan raced out to a 9-0 lead. Edco regrouped, came back, took a 16-13 lead. They led 22-20, and then another 9-0 run by East Buchanan puts them up by 7 at the half, 29-22. Let's go through the first half totals, and let's start first off for East Buchanan. They have the lead.
They're led by Lainey Hogan with 11 points, Peyton Bowes with 6, 4 points for Grace Long, 3 points for Creighton Peck, 3 points for Whitney Brady, and 2 points for Elsie Flexenar. That gets them their 29 points. Their stats are so inverted. They were 2 of 15 inside the arc. That's only 13%. They were 7 of 18 behind the three-point line, 39%. So 27% for the game. 4 of 4 from the free throw line, and only 5 turnovers.
So think about this. 21 of their 29 points have come from the three-point line. They hit their first 3 to start this ball game, and then obviously hit one to go up by 7 in the closing seconds of the first half. Let's go to the totals now for Edgewood-Colesburg.
Edco is led by Lily Brisky. She's sitting at 9 points. McKenna Hofert with 5 points. Ellie Kirby with 4. 2 points for Kendall Whitman and 2 points for Addie Smeltzer. So there's their 22 points. They are only 1 of 12 behind the arc. That's 8%. But they are 8 of 22 otherwise. That's 36% inside the three-point line, 26% for the game, 3 of 3 at the free throw line, 100%, and only 4 turnovers for the Vikings. Those all in that first quarter, so they've started to take care of the basketball.
And again, Lily Boriski has brought it into the offensive end. East Buchanan has forced them to pull back their pressure. But Edco, even though they're just 1 of 12 from the three-point line here, the fact is they're getting great looks that I don't think they mind taking.
Yeah, they're open, and I think the one criticism that Coach Putz is going to have on that, they're so early in the possession. I mean, they're open. I get that, and it's a good look, and if you can knock it down and get hot, boy, that's huge, but if you don't and you can't get rebounds, and late in that second quarter, East Buchanan did a much better job of cleaning the glass and leaving them one and done. If you can't get that rebound, well, yeah, you're going to have to play some defense.
So, again, our score at the half, 29-22. We expect to give you an MFL Marmac Wapsie Valley update in just a bit, as MFL Marmac led Wapsie Valley at the end of 1, 9-8. We hope to get you an update on that shortly. We'll also talk about what's coming up with our boys' tournaments as we continue here from East Buchanan with the Buccaneers leading the Vikings 29-22 at the break.
The Woodland Eye Clinic in Elkader and West Union are proud sponsors of high school sports. We are committed to bringing our patients the highest level of total eye care with detailed one-on-one attention. Our offices offer the newest technology and equipment with a professional team of experienced staff that is committed to you. Call us today for your next total eye care appointment. The Woodland Eye Clinic in Elkader and West Union supports all of our local athletes taking the field or court this season.
Hi, this is Tara Fink, psychiatric mental health nurse practitioner. Helping people, bottom line, is the biggest reason I chose a career in mental health. During my own struggles, it was difficult to find good support in this area. Therefore, I vowed to come back home to help meet the great need for mental health care in Northeast Iowa. I'm available for consultations at both the Walk-On and Postville Clinic locations, offering assessment, diagnosis, and medication management for all mental illnesses.
Exceptional caring people, Veterans Memorial.
Inspiring changes to a happier, healthier you is what we do at Clayton Drug. We are committed to helping you achieve the highest quality of life possible. We are a full-service pharmacy offering services such as med packing to your home or mail delivery and online prescription refill. We also offer a cash pricing program on name brand and generic prescriptions. Call 563-245-2530 to find out more. Clayton Drug, connecting the communities of Elkader, Strawberry Point, and Sumner to serve us all in between.
Hi, this is Cody from Torkelson Motors in Elgin and Walk-On. At Torkelson Motors, we believe that student involvement in activities is a great way to help grow our communities, and we are proud to help sponsor this game for your enjoyment. We've been serving Northeast Iowa since 1926 and appreciate the business that our customers have given us and the support they provide to our area schools and communities. So the next time you are in need of a new or used vehicle or a repair, stop into Torkelson Motors. We've been selling cars the old-fashioned way with a friendly smile and a handshake right here next door in Elgin and Walk-On.
Edco Tournament Basketball is brought to you in part by Nutrient Ag Solutions in Edgewood, Woods Edge Golf Course, Shimley, Real Moments on Real Wood, Edgewood Convalescent Home and Lincolnwood Assisted Living, TJ's Pizza in Monona and Claremont, Myers Auto Service in Monona, Clayton County Recycling of Monona, Culligan Water Conditioning in Elkader, the Loena Savings Bank, member FDIC, Fisk Farm and Home in Monona, Cresco, and Decorah, KAR Auto Group, Bacon Concrete in Postville, and Furniture Showcase in Allwine. At the half, 29-22. It is East Buchanan leading Dunkerton. We do have another update. MFL Marmac leading Wapsie Valley at the half, 23-14. So a good, strong second quarter by the Bulldogs. They're leading in Monona by 9 points. Our boys basketball tournament coverage continues on Thursday night here on KCTN. We'll bring you the North Fayette Valley Allwine matchup. Game time at 7 o'clock. The Chalk Talk begins here at 6:30. Game time at again 7 o'clock on KCTN FM 100. Live video streamed on KCTN.com. We'll also have updates on the MFL Marmac Jessup basketball game going on in Monona on Thursday night as well.
Yeah, kind of a surprise win last night. We expected maybe Sumner Fred come out of that game, but Allwine gets the mini upset there with Sumner Fredericksburg coming out of that conference, and we'll see what they bring to West Union for that next round.
North Fayette Valley won the regular season matchup between the two, 67-48. It was the final score of that ball game, in which the Tigerhawks won by 19. So that'll be Thursday night. Then Friday night, we'll have hopefully girls action, and it will be whether or not Edco or MFL Marmac wins tonight. That we'll have a game on Friday night.
One of those two teams wins. We'll cover them. We're still trying to find a score on Clarksville Dunkerton if we can pass that along. And then the winner of that MFL Wapsie Valley game would be the winner of the Maquoketa Valley Beckman game.
And that game would be played at Maquoketa Valley
down in Delaware
on Friday night. Maquoketa Valley, by the way, is the ranked team. All right, second half. Vikings overcame a 9-point deficit early, down by 7 here. But on offense here, again, you're having success with Boriski and Kirby when you get the ball in the lane, and I think that's where you look first, realizing the three-pointer is going to be there at some point.
Yeah, the three-pointer is going to be open, and they're going to have that at any time. But if you can get the ball into Ellie Kirby, she's been hard-nosed in there, or get Boriski not off the dribble, but get her past in the lane.
Bose in the offensive end, starting the second half. Bose, Peck also out there, Hogan, Flexinar, as well as Long. Right side, Bose drives along the baseline, triple team, kicks into the corner to Peck, back out on top to Hogan. Wide open, top of the key, fires up a three, off the front of the rim, rolls to the back, no good. Boriski clears the rebound. Boriski along with Kirby, Ava Hofer, McKenna Hofer starts the second half as well, and as well as Eckelceder. And Eckelceder right side, the pass intercepted, but Eckelceder able to track it down, sliding on the floor. Back baseline to Kirby, set shot 8 feet away, Long off the back of the rim. Boriski the offensive rebound, and between two defenders, turns awkwardly in the air to take a shot and is fouled, missed the shot, but draws contact. Kind of spinning going up for the shot. She'll go to the free throw line for 2.
What an athletic move there by Lily Boriski. Got that rebound, just kind of stuck her paw out there, pulled that in, and then as she's turning and jumping, trying to get that shot off to get rewarded with some free throws.
I didn't know you could turn your body like that. So 29-23. It makes the first free throw there to bring the Vikings back within 6. Boriski's second free throw on its way, and it's no good. Missed to the right, but Eckelceder tracks down the rebound. Drives in right side, her layup cupped in and out, no good. And the rebound pulled down by Long. Eckelceder, I think, was surprised to be that open.
Yeah, surprised that nobody came out and picked her up and went in for the layup, just put it a little strong.
Hogan right side in the offensive end, swings it to Peck on the left wing against Edco's 1-3-1. High post area now with Hogan. They've moved Hogan more inside this second half. Hogan goes left side, takes a step there by Eckelceder, uses the left hand on the cross dribble and lays it up and in. 8-point lead for the Buccaneers.
And they're gonna pressure the ball a little bit. If it's in Ava Hofert's hand, they're gonna try to guard her. Boriski, they back off here the full court.
On top, Eckelceder with the basketball. Left side, Ava Hofer. Baseline to Kirby on the left baseline. Back to Boriski off the left block. Takes a contested 15-footer. Shot no good, but draws contact. So Boriski, with her leaping ability, able to take the shot up there. And as Flexenar tried to go up to block the shot, got part of the arm.
And Boriski elevates so quickly. I think that's the problem, is they're not expecting her to get in the air as quick as she does. And you step to the ball trying to put a hand in her face. She's already in the air. You're making contact with the arm.
Free throw on its way. It is no good. Missed to the left. She'll get another opportunity. Flexenar will check out with her second foul as Brady comes back in for the Buccaneers. They have committed 2 fouls, EB has here, in the early part of the third quarter. So Boriski has the second free throw on its way, and that free throw is no good off the back of the rim, but there is a lane violation. Brady jumped in the lane too soon from the bottom of the right block.
Well, she's trying to box out Ellie Kirby, and Ellie Kirby, experience in there, she's going to box out hard, just trying to get the step on her. Went in a little early.
So Boriski given new life. Second free throw, makes advantage of it. 1 of 2. 31-24. You just get the feeling this is a big point of the ball game right now.
It is. It could be a tipping point. One of these teams is going to either get back in or extend the lead.
Hogan left side, 15-footer, shot no good. Rebound goes off the hands of Long. Give it back to Edgewood Colesburg. So Boriski leading Edco offensively in this ball game, but what she's done on the boards is equally as impressive.
Yeah, she's working hard in there and banging with the big girls underneath and just coming up with great offensive rebounds.
McKenna Hofer in the offensive end. On top, Rachel Eckelceder, top of the key for 3. It's Long, missed it to the right. Peck clears the rebound. Back offensively, Peck races into the offensive end, brings it far side, and back on top to Hogan. Hogan, crossover dribble at the elbow, Euro steps, flips it up, falling right side, middle of the lane, shot no good. Rebound by McKenna Hofer. A artsy shot there by Bucks, but they come up empty. Right side, McKenna Hofer. Back over to Ava Hofer. Inside the top of the key. 15-footer, no good. And a nice box out there by Bose to get the rebound off the right for the Buccaneers. Back offensively, Bose, but Edco gets back. Bose has to go back on top to Hogan. Hogan left side to Brady. Brady in the lane to Long. Long shot, loses the ball. Stripped out of there by, I believe, Kirby going up. Last touch by the Vikings. Buccaneers will take it off the right side.
Ellie Kirby was straight up defense there, and I think McKenna Hofer got a hand on that, digging inside there.
Inbounds, and Hogan somehow gets wide open inside the left block between a double team. Fouled by Boriski or Eckelceder, pick or choose, and Hogan to the free throw line for 2, a little too easy.
Yeah, she just kind of snuck between there. I don't think either one of those girls was anticipating her cutting to the ball with both of them standing.
Free throw on its way, it is no good. She'll get another opportunity. 31-24, East Buchanan leads here. And the second free throw awaiting is Hogan, trying to put them back up by 8. The biggest lead for East Buchanan has been 9. Second free throw rattled around, stayed down. They lead 32-24. And again, full court pressure, but Boriski able to race ahead in the offensive end. Drives right side, took an extra step, takes a fadeaway 6-footer, shot no good. Long got the rebound. Back offensively is the Buccaneers. That was a good transition opportunity. Bose at the free throw line, pulls up inside, 12-footer, leaves it flat. Long, the rebound, put back. It is up. It is in. Foul, count the basket. And suddenly it's a 10-point lead for East Buchanan.
And you talked about that tipping point, and Edco missed opportunity, one and done. East Buchanan comes back in the front end and able to get that basket.
Substitution. Whitman will check back into the game for Edco. Boriski checks out. She has 2 fouls, but I wouldn't think this would be long. This is just a NASCAR pit stop, isn't it? Splash and go?
Splash and go here. Get some water in her, get some air in your lungs, and get right back out of it.
Second free throw, the three-point play free throw there is no good off the back of the rim, and the rebound tracked down by Kirby. That foul was on Kirby, her first. McKenna Hofer in the backcourt, right side to Ava Hofer. Middle of the lane now to Kirby, who turns right side, takes a little 6-footer just off inside the right side of the lane, hits that jump shot. Vikings back within 8. Boriski back to the bench. Hogan left side open for three. Short, bounces up, hits the front of the rim, bounces out, but coming over the back is Brady committing the foul. As the Vikings, bringing Whitman into the ballgame for Boriski, help seal things underneath. Third whistle against the Buccaneers.
Yeah, just came over the back that time, made some contact there when she was reaching for the ball. So we're going to give the ball here to the Vikings in their backcourt.
And Boriski back into the ballgame. McKenna Hofer checks out. We've played 3 minutes here of our third quarter. East Buchanan has never trailed 22-20, but they have led much of this night. Whitman, free throw line to Kirby, back left side, Ava Hofer. Shot blocked by Long, straight up defense, but Ava Hofer tracks down the rebound, tried to work it back outside near the corner on the left side, and it's slapped out of bounds by Hogan. The Vikings maintain possession. Rachel Ecclesteiner will take it out of bounds at the end of the Viking bench. And now a timeout by East Buchanan. 4:37 left in the third. EB leads 34-26. Let's take this break.
Being good at life means getting your finances together so you can focus on the moments that matter most. With over 175 years of expertise, New York Life Insurance Company provides you with benefits you can enjoy while you're, living. So give your local agents, Andrew Reimer or Troy Springer in both Guttenberg and Monona, a call. You can reach Andy or Troy at 563-252-2471. That's 563-252-2471. They can help you and your family be good at life.
Alameda Clayton Electric provides more than energy. They also provide tips to help keep you safe. Use portable space heaters safely. The safest types have switches that turn the heater off if it's knocked over. Keep portable heaters away from papers, bedding, draperies, and other combustible materials to prevent fires, and keep them away from water to prevent electric shock. Never leave a space heater unattended or leave children alone in a room with a space heater. Your electric cooperative cares about keeping you safe. That's the power of human connections. Alameda Clayton Electric Cooperative, your touchstone energy cooperative.
So a timeout taken by East Buchanan. This is their second timeout. Both teams have 3 timeouts to use in plenty of good shape. With our score 34-26, Vikings inbounds. McKenna Hofer back into the ballgame as it will be Ava Hofer checking out. Whitman on top to Ecclesteiner. Ecclesteiner right side to Whitman. They continue to see girl-to-girl defense. Left side, McKenna Hofer to Boriski. Boriski goes baseline to Kirby. Muscles up the shot. No good, but fouled by Long. Long brought those hands down maybe just enough to draw contact. Kirby to the free throw line for 2.
Well, and you can see what Edco's trying to do here. They're trying to get the ball inbound or inside and attack these girls in the post, and they're getting to the free throw line. That's where they're going to try to get back into this, and I think they're doing a nice job of it. That's the 4th foul here on the Bucks, so for the rest of the way, they're shooting 2.
Kirby's free throw rolls out. It is no good. She's a 65% free throw shooter. Second free throw swishes that one through, and they're back within 7 at 34-27 as we approach the halfway point here of our third quarter. Hogan back into the offensive end. McKenna Hofer now plays top of the 1-3-1. Left side to Bose. Bose off the top of the key. Swings it right side to Hogan. A step behind the arc. Right side for 3. Short. Kirby clears the rebound off the left side for the Vikings. Kirby will help bring it into the offensive end. Goes left side to McKenna Hofer, who's overshot. Saves it and goes flying into the scorer's table. She's able to get up. She's okay. She saved the ball back into the hands of the Vikings, and now we've got a foul as the ball underneath the basket. They try to work it ahead, and I believe a nudge by the Buccaneers.
Well, that was an amazing save there by McKenna Hofer, just laying out for that, and she went into the bleachers hard. And then Boriski got the ball in the middle of the lane, and she just got a knee right into her, knocked her off her place. So that's going to be 2. She's going to go to the free throw line.
McKenna Hofer gave a thumbs up to the official, then I'm all right. So Boriski fouled. Flexenar, as you mentioned, the foul. And again, chance for the Vikings to get some free points.
Yeah, and that's Flexenar's 3rd foul, so she's going to have to play clean here instead of foul trouble.
And the Vikings have committed just 2 fouls this second half. Second free throw, it is good. Boriski makes them both. And the Vikings continue to fight back within 5 now.
Yeah, crawling back into this from the free throw line so far.
And offensively, Bose steps across the timeline. Center circle, right side now to Hogan. Hogan in the corner, Bose, deep right corner, brings it to the right side, nothing doing, and goes baseline now to Flexenar off the right block. She goes left side to Long, backs her way down, shot no good, but a body foul on Boriski. So this game has tightened up as far as the officiating here in the second half. They're good calls, don't get me wrong, but we've really kind of buckled down, and both teams are going to have to play through this.
Yeah, it was a little more physical. They let them play a little bit more, I think, in the post in that first half, but really have tightened the straps here in the second.
Free throw by Long. It is good. 35-29. Boriski's 3rd foul, by the way. Whitman checks out. Back into the game is Smeltzer. Addie Smeltzer, her first appearance here in the second half. And Long will have another free throw opportunity. Free throw on its way there. Popped in and out. No good. Rebound by Boriski, who saves it back to Kirby. So Edco gives up just a single point that possession. Smeltzer back in the offensive end. Right side, McKenna Hofer wide open. Right side for three off the back of the rim. Shot is no good. Hogan gets the rebound at the free throw line on the long kickback. Back offensively is Bose. Bose quickly in the offensive end, but the Vikings get back. Hogan at the free throw line, drives right down, brings it to the left side, swoops up and in from the left side. Hogan saw a lane to the basket and took advantage of it.
Yeah, very elusive, able to go up with either the left or the right, but she really favors that left side.
Addie Smeltzer, right side to McKenna Hofer, on top to Addie Smeltzer. They leave her open down there as they just pack in the lane. And Long just staying in the lane, double teaming. Kirby left side takes a shot inside the left block, double team by Hogan along with Long, and still get it off the glass up and in.
Yeah, that's a good one to have the ball in her hands because she's able to get it up to the glass.
Bose quickly right side to the elbow, baseline to Long, nice post-up position, and that shot just crawled over the front of the rim as she took it from inside the right block. So Long with the basket puts EB back up by 8.
Yeah, Long has the height advantage in there, but both of these girls able to get shots inside.
Left side it is again. That is Boriski who drives left side, takes a shot kind of stumbling towards the baseline. It rolls off the front of the rim and no good. EB the rebound. Bose back in the offensive end. On the left side to Hogan. Hogan on the baseline. Gets a step by everybody. Takes the shot with the right hand from the left side. Banked it long. No good. McKenna Hofer gets the rebound. Vikings have numbers back the other way. Boriski, crossover dribble, pulls up inside the lane. 12-footer, 10-foot distance. Left it short. Rebound pulled down by Brady. Flexinar back in the offensive end for the Buccaneers. So we're up and down the court here suddenly. And back out on top to Bose. Inside 2 minutes left in the third. And the Vikings here now seeing the Buccaneers run a little half-court offense. Right side in the corner to Bose. Free throw line, Brady wide open. 15-foot jump shot off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound deflected, but into the hands of McKenna Hofer off the right side. Back in the offensive end is Ellie Kirby, but EB quickly back defensively. Boriski to Smeltzer at the top of the key. High post area, Boriski, right side, McKenna Hofer, open off the top of the key for three, no good. Rebound kicks to the right, tracked down by, again, Boriski, and Boriski knocked to the floor. And the foul, a body call on Flexinar, puts Boriski to the free throw line for two.
Yeah, they've been really physical with Boriski, trying to keep her off her place there and just hustling for a rebound. Bumped her and knocks her off her place again. That's going to be a foul.
That's a fourth foul, by the way, on Flexinar. Meanwhile, timeout taken here by Edco. 1:21 left in the third. They trail 39-31. Let's take this break.
Strawberry Building Supply offers all your building materials for residential and commercial projects. Whether you're building from the ground up, remodeling your home, or a weekend project, we have the materials you'll need. We are an authorized Milwaukee dealer for all your Milwaukee tools. Strawberry Building Supply also has everything you'll need for your pets and livestock. Stop into Strawberry Building Supply today at 413 West Mission Street, Strawberry Point, or call 563-933-4579.
Alpine Communications believes connected communities become thriving communities. We are the local telephone company that became a 21st century communications provider. Alpine provides internet, television, cellular security, and telephone too. We promise personal, timely, reliable service from people who live here. When you choose us, we all thrive. Connect with Alpine Communications today. Click alpinecom.net or call 563-245-4000.
39-31, Vikings use their first timeout of the second half. They have two left. And 39-31 our score. What were the Vikings, you think, talking about there during that timeout?
Well, I think they just want to refocus on what they want to do offensively, get the ball inside. You've got East Buck with 5 fouls, so you want to get to the free throw line right now.
Boriski's free throw, it is no good. Long to the right. She'll get another opportunity. Boriski averaging 21 points a ball game. Actually about a 63-64% free throw shooter. She's been to the free throw line 149 times this year, so she's used to it.
She's over half of their attempts from the free throw line.
Second free throw good, 1 of 2. They'll take that. 39-32, 7-point lead for East Buchanan. And Bose has it on top. Top of the key, back left side now to Peck, who checked in during the break. Peck left side to Bose, drives baseline, pulls up, nice pass over to Long on the weak side. Shot is short, but a late foul on McKenna Hofer coming from the right side. And that will put Long to the free throw line for 2. Nice pass by Bose to set up Long shorts, and then a break on the call.
Yeah, a little late on that whistle, and I think that's what McKenna Hofer was a little frustrated by, is that whistle came after the shot got missed.
Free throw by Long, rolled around, stays down, it is good. 40-32 our score. Offensively, East Buchanan averages 63 points a ball game. Edco at about 52 points a ball game. The Vikings trying to keep it in the 50s if they can. Second free throw by Long, it is good. 41-32 the lead for East Buchanan. We have 1 minute left here in our third quarter. Back offensively, McKenna Hofer on the right wing, on top to Rachel Eckelceder. Eckelceder right side to Hofer. Hofer now goes left wing to Smeltzer, drives in, now tries to go to Boriski, but an errant pass thrown behind her. Vikings have been good taking care of the basketball, not that trip. And back in the offensive end, Brady to Bose. Bose left side to Brady, deflected by Smeltzer. Brady, high post area now to Hogan. Hogan off the left elbow, drives in right side, gets to the right side of the basket, flips it up, popped in and out, did everything but go down. And the rebound pulled down by Kirby, and a travel called on Boriski. As Boriski turned and Brady, the defender, was right there, caused the walk.
Yeah, just that hesitation there of, I don't know what I need to do. There's a defender there, and had to adjust and cause that turnover.
So it will be off the left side of the basket. Taking it will be Bose with 30 seconds to go, 29.7 to be exact. The shot clock is off here in this third quarter. Inbounds Brady, just rolls middle of the lane, misses the shot. Long the rebound, plays Annie over from the right side, missed the rim, and the rebound pulled down by Edco. Bucks had 2 looks in the lane, but they come up empty. Vikings can work for the final shot if they choose. McKenna Hofer has it right side. Back out on top to Ava Hofer, open left side for 3. It's off the back of the rim. Boriski clears the rebound, goes up, the shot, it is up, it is in. Foul, count the basket. And Boriski outworking everybody on the glass, and it's a 3-point opportunity.
We saw this early in that first quarter. They were quick to shoot it, but they knew they had good posts down there who were cleaning the glass, and there's another opportunity. Ava Hofer, a little long on the shot, but Boriski right there cleans up the glass, puts it right back in. That's the third foul on Brady.
And this will be Boriski trying to finish off the 3-point play, and she does. They're back within 6. 6.9 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Inbounds, they get it to Bose. Bose at the volleyball line. Goes left side in the corner. That is packed deep left corner for 3. Airs it out long, and the third quarter comes to an end. We go to the fourth. The Vikings right in this one. East Buchanan 41, Edco 35 as we go to the fourth.
Elkader Tax and Bookkeeping are proud supporters of all of our local high school sports teams. We want to wish everyone the best of luck on their season. We are here for all your tax, payroll, and bookkeeping needs. Give us a call at 563-245-2154. Again, that number is 563-245-2154. Thank you from Kurt and Ann at Elkader Tax and Bookkeeping, located in downtown Elkader.
Edco Tournament Basketball is brought to you in part by Silver Edge Cooperative in Edgewood, Strawberry Point, and Delhi. Northeast Iowa Sub-Drains in Strawberry Point. J&J Land Solutions in Edgewood. Elkader Chiropractic Center, Dr. Jamie Hammersland. Adverse Weather Insurance. Jim Furman of Volga, your independent crop insurance agent. Innovative Ag Services in Elkader, Monona, and Waukon. Norby's Farm Fleet in Northeast Iowa. Guttenberg Municipal Hospital and Clinic. Check out career opportunities at guttenberghospital.org. Bruins and James Insurance, your Grinnell Mutual agent in Monona, and Rivals Inc., custom gear, screen printing, embroidery, and online shopping at rivalsinc.com. 41-35, Edco outscoring East Buchanan 13-12 in that third quarter. What was our shooting in the third quarter for both these teams?
For East Buchanan, they were 3 of 15, 0 of 4 behind the arc, 4 of 7 from the free throw line. For the Vikings, 3 of 14. 7 of 11 from the free throw line.
So the Vikings taking advantage of it. We start the fourth quarter. Eckelceder, top of the key, step behind the arc for 3. Shot no good. Long rebound clicks to the left there with Hogan. Hogan, Bose, Peck, Long, and also out there Brady for EB, leading by 6. Left side, Bose brings it left baseline area and has to go high post area now to Hogan. Hogan trying to back her way down, stumbles, takes a little leaner, banked it away, and the shot no good, missed it from 8 feet away. Boriski, Ava Hofer, McKenna Hofer, Kirby, and Eckelceder. Kirby ahead of the pack, drives in the layup, no good, but there's an offensive foul. As she drives in right side, Kirby went one-on-one. Long and Kirby both end up on the floor, and an offensive foul called on the Vikings.
You take your chances with that. You know, that's sometimes a 50-50 call. You just never know, and Ellie Kirby rolled the dice a little bit there, came up short, but I think a good call either way.
So back offensively is East Buchanan. That would have brought the Vikings back within 4. Meanwhile, top of the key with Bose. Bose goes off a pick at the elbow, tries to go in the lane to Long. The ball is kicked, went off the foot of a Viking, I believe off of Boriski. They'll take it off the right side of the basket.
And East Buchanan's gotten a couple good looks out of bounds plays. Just the Vikings not paying attention inside.
Inbounds, they have to go to Long at the elbow. Back out on top to Hogan. Left side to Peck. Eyed the three, not going to take it. Right side back to Bose. Bose almost traveled, but goes left side to Beck. She didn't. She maintained the pivot foot. Right side, Brady, right wing open for three. Got it! Brady hits a three-pointer. They had cooled down considerably from outside, but Brady puts him back up by 9.
That was a big bucket there by the freshman Brady.
Boriski on top to Ava Hofer. Hofer, right area now, right block area with Boriski, who's trying to clear things out, brings it right side, goes up for the shot. Long on the 6-footer outside the lane. Boriski gets the rebound, but there's a foul, and the foul committed on Edco going after the rebound. And I believe the foul is on McKenna Hofer.
I think so. They're going to say this was McKenna Hofer. Made a little contact there with the arms going for that rebound.
So it will be the Vikings here back on defense to the 1-3-1. 6.5 minutes left in the fourth. The second foul committed by the Vikings here in the fourth quarter. Second, by the way, on Hofer. Brady, left side, right side to Bose. Bose, deep right corner, Peck, wide open, right side, fires up a three. Shot off the front of the rim. Rebound deflected off the hands of Boriski, goes out of bounds. It'll stay down here on the near sideline with EB.
Well, EB likes to shoot the three. 22 of their shots have been three-pointers. 26 of them been two-pointers, so they're not afraid to throw up the three.
Flexenar back into the ball game. Peck checks out. That's number 44, Elsie Flexenar, the junior. And inbounds back to Kirby. And who's there on defense at the bottom of the 1-3-1 as she's defending Long as they got it back inbounds. So left side, it is again Hogan, drives in, and an offensive foul on Hogan as Enkelceder ends up on the floor drawing the charge. And Hogan that time lowered the shoulder, and that leads to the call.
Yeah, good straight-up defense there. Rachel Enkelceder held her ground, and Hogan just lowered the head, made a little contact with the shoulder.
Third foul, by the way, on Hogan. First whistle against EB here in the fourth quarter. So Ava Hofer back into the offensive end. McKenna Hofer wide open, right side for three. Got it! Vikings back within 6. 44-38. 6 minutes to go.
Hanging around here trying to cut that lead down.
Hogan, right side, stopped. Back on top to Bose, who drives into the elbow area on the left side. Stops, needs somebody to come help her out. And a timeout taken by East Buchanan. That'll work too. 5:51 to go in the fourth. EB leads 44-38. Let's take this break.
Hey, Justin Birdnow here from Birdnow Chevrolet in Monona. I want to take a moment to wish all the local athletes good luck during their game. You have worked incredibly hard and it shows during each game. Myself and the entire Birdnow Chevrolet Monona team is wishing you all that you do your best and good luck.
44-38 is the score. East Buchanan leading Edco. So the Vikings here, this is what they wanted. They've lost twice during the regular season to East Buchanan, double-digit ball games, but here you are, inside 6 minutes to go, and every opportunity here down the stretch.
And if you really want to look at the course of this game, you go back to that first quarter, that 9-0 run that East Buchanan started this game with. The Vikings have never really overcome that 6-7 point differential there. They've always been kind of trying to catch up.
And that's where the second half, the 9-0 run to close the half, put them up by 7, and that's been the story of the second half. So the ball goes back there to East Buchanan. Inbounds, they get it on top to Hogan. So they run their set against the 1-3-1 for Edco. Hogan, right side on top to Bose. Absolutely wide open, left side for three, flat. The ball spins out of there, and the rebound pulled down there by Kirby. So Kirby back to McKenna Hofer. Quickly to it's Boriski in the offensive end, but knocked away by Flexenar. A steal. Back to Hogan. Hogan drives in. Swoops in from the left side. Shot no good, but fouled on the drive in. Boy, once you knew Hogan got the basketball there and everybody moving, she was going to the rack. She'll go to the free throw line for 2.
Yeah, she was in attack mode there. Had a open lane, kind of scrambling defensively, and she was in attack mode.
So at the free throw line is Hogan for 2. The second whistle against the Vikings there in this the third whistle. And we've got a little moisture on the court.
And a lot of bodies on the ground, so we're going to get that wiped up here.
And Grace Long, the 6-foot senior, she'll do the janitorial duties here, cleaning up that right block. So a nice round of applause as well. Versatile player, can do a little bit of everything.
That's right.
Third foul, by the way, committed on Kirby. Also the third team foul by Edco. EB's committed 1 foul so far here in this fourth quarter. So at the free throw line, it is again the leading scorer in Hogan, who has that one pop in and out. It is no good. She'll have another opportunity.
Yeah, that just rattled in, rattled out, and just came out clean.
Second free throw being eyed by Hogan. That free throw there is good. 1 of 2, 45-38. They maintain a 7-point lead. That's what it was at the half. So Ava Hofer, right side to Boriski. Boriski brings it to the elbow area on the left side, has it knocked away, but a reach-in foul committed there by East Buchanan. And the reach-in foul committed by Brady. That'll be the second whistle committed there against the Buccaneers here in this fourth quarter. Got a feeling here that which team adjusts to how this game's called in the second half.
This could come down to free throws. You never know.
And our officials have done a great job being consistent. Inbounds pass knocked away by Flexinar. Flexinar drives the other way. The layup, it is no good, but fouled from behind as Ava Hofer had no chance to get her, but put the hands on there. Flexinar to the free throw line for two. That last foul in the defensive end for the EB Buccaneers was Brady's fourth foul. This is the second foul committed by Ava Hofer.
Well, and you could see that play developing. There was just nobody coming to the ball. Nobody was open. Had to force a long pass and just didn't close down to shorten up that passing lane.
Flexinar's free throw, it is good. The Vikings took advantage of the 3 free throws in the third quarter. It is EB now in the bonus the rest of the game. Free throw on its way there, and that free throw is good. Both made by Flexinar. 47-38, East Buchanan in the lead. So McKenna Hofer on top to Ava Hofer. Can the Vikings get hot here offensively and get some stops defensively? McKenna Hofer has it right side, back over, top of the key to Rachel Eckelceder. Kirby on the right block between two defenders, shot no good, but fouled. Long commits the foul, and that will put Kirby to the free throw line for two.
Well, those are the adjustments we talked about. You know, they're calling it a little tighter inside the post, and you could see coaches, I thought she was straight up. Yeah, they're calling it pretty tight, and Ellie Kirby found a way to get through that defense.
Kirby's free throw, no good. Circled around, no good. She'll get another opportunity. Second foul on Long. 3 team fouls committed by East Buchanan, so free throws are going to play huge in this final quarter. Kirby's second free throw rolls in and out, spins out of there, no good. Long gets the rebound, taken away by Eckelceder. Eckelceder shot blocked by Hogan. Eckelceder ends up on the floor. Hogan races into the offensive end, pulls up from the left block, takes a stepper on McKenna Hofer, shot no good, but fouled. A body call on Hofer, and now the Buccaneers are in the bonus. It's 2 shots regardless. They lead by 9.
And that was just a helter-skelter bunch of events there. Brisky goes to the ground on the rebound. Then Rachel Eckelceder gets the steal. She gets blocked. A run out for the Bucks, and Lainey Hogan just attacking when she gets to the rim.
At the end of the third quarter, MFL Marmac leads Wapsie Valley 40-22. So the Bulldogs appear to be on their way to winning that ball game tonight. Hogan's second free throw circles around, no good. Brisky gets the rebound off the left side. We're inside 4:45 left in the fourth. Vikings back down by 10. McKenna Hofer in the offensive end. On top, Ava Hofer. Thought about the three, and the ball knocked away by Hogan. Back left side, they go to Rachel Eckelceder on the wing. She drives in, pulls up, 6-foot runner, crawls over the side of the rim. It's in. Vikings needing that. Back within 8 now.
Yeah, nice attack mode there as they flew out on her expecting a three, and she attacked the middle of the lane there.
Hogan, right side. Vikings continue their 1-3-1. That's what they played throughout. Hogan, left side now to, once again, Bose. Bose back right wing to Hogan. Hogan goes back left side to Bose. Wide open, left wing, fires up the three. Got it! So EB equals their biggest lead of the night. 51-40 with 4 minutes to go.
Yeah, that was a big bucket there by Bose, knocking it down. Vikings got to have a little urgency here.
And Boriski drives in the lane, pulls up, 6-footer. It is short. She's knocked to the floor, and she'll go to the free throw line for 2. I believe Bose commits the foul.
And Boriski slow to get up. They've been working her hard tonight, and she puts herself in strange positions, but went to the ground hard again on that shot.
Boriski to the free throw line for 2. Yeah, Boriski and Kirby use their athleticism in the lane so well. Free throw, it is good. And again, playing against bigger bodies down low.
Yeah, but that's what makes them so effective down there is being able to elevate, being able to kind of turn their bodies and step through that defense.
That's so quick. Boriski makes the first free throw. Second free throw on its way there, and that free throw short but rolls over the rim. It is good. They're back within 9. Can the Vikings get stops defensively as Eddie Smeltzer has checked back into the ballgame and Eva Hofer has checked out? Hogan, right side at the elbow area. Back out on top to Bose. Bose, middle of the lane, pulls up, 15-footer from the free throw line. Shot grazes the left side of the rim. It is no good, but Flexenar tracks down the rebound. They try to go along the baseline to Brady, and Boriski slapped it out of bounds. EB will take it off the left side of the basket.
That's the other thing that sometimes you forget is Boriski is so long. She plays on the bottom of this zone, but gets a lot of tipped balls.
And Bose has to go back out on top. Inbounds to Brady on the inbounds. And Brady fouled by Hofer. And if you're the Vikings here, this has got to stop. Here's EB with a 9-point lead and a chance to go to the free throw line as they're in the bonus.
Yeah, he just
fourth foul on McKenna Hofer, by the way.
McKenna Hofer, and I don't know if they're thinking, okay, pressure. If we foul him, we're going to exchange free throws. But I don't know if you're going to be able to catch up exchanging free throws.
Free throw, it is good. And as we mentioned, EB, not a bad free throw shooting team at 65% on the season. So they're back up by 10. 3:36 left in the fourth. Second free throw on its way. Circled around. It is no good. Rebound pulled down there by Boriski. And Boriski races into the offensive end. She might have beat everybody down the court. Drives in right side. Shot no good. But fouled. And the foul committed on Bose. Back to the free throw line is Boriski for 2. So just about every trip down the court here, we've got a foul committed.
Yeah, both ends just attacking, and neither one of these teams adjusting very well to the tight calls inside that post and continuing to make contact.
And this will be Boriski to the free throw line for 2. Free throw, it is no good. Hung on the side of the rim, rolled to the front, hung there for a little bit, then slid off. So the Vikings leaving some points here with Boriski at the free throw line for the second one, trying to bring him back within 9. Second free throw on its way, good. Rattled around, stayed down. 52-43, it is EB in the lead. Bose back offensively. Vikings extending that 1-3-1 a bit with Smelter in there. Right elbow with, again, Hogan tries to go right side. The pass knocked away by Kirby. It is intercepted. Kirby back to Eckelceder in the offensive end. Smelter right side to Boriski. Catches it. Pulls up. Shot over the right side of the basket. It's up and in from 3 feet away. 52-45. EB's lead is 7.
Yeah, Vikings not going away. Continuing with that defense.
And the efforts spend there all night long. Hogan right side on top to Brady. Deep 3, top of the key. Popped in and out, no good. McKenna Hofer tracks down the rebound in the left corner. They try to go to Boriski. They get it to Boriski in the offensive end. Left side to Kirby, and Kirby fouled from behind by Hogan. And that will put Kirby to the free throw line for 2. And is that foul number 4 on Hogan?
That's the 4th foul on Hogan. You want her on the court, but she's in foul trouble now. She's got 4. Number 30, Brady's got 4, and Flexenar's got 4. So they're in foul trouble here.
Free throw by Brady. It is good for Edco. McKenna Hofer has 4 fouls. So this may be a matter of attrition. Scoreboard says it's 52-30, but I don't think we've jumped that soon.
Yeah, I don't think we made that much of a turn.
Second free throw, popped in and out, no good. 1 of 2. Should be 52-46.
46, yes.
All right, so the clock still says 52-30. The scoreboard does. They now have it corrected. And we're down to 2.5 is what we approach in the fourth quarter. Hogan, right side, looking to go off a pick. Brings it over left side now to the elbow area. Back out on top to Bose. Bose back over left side to Hogan. She's going to take a 3. Step behind the arc. It's off the back of the rim. Long gets the long rebound. Tries to go back right side to Bose. Bose outside the lane. Shot blocked by Eckelceder. And the rebound pulled down there by Kirby. Kirby back to Boriski, and a chance for the Vikings to get a little closer here. Boriski across the timeline offensively. Left side to Addie Smelter. Smelter will get him into the offense. McKenna Hofer, high post area. They go to Kirby on the left block. Her shot over Hogan. It's up and in. How she got through Hogan, I have no idea, who was straight up. And the Vikings back within 4 inside 2 minutes left in the fourth.
Hogan with those 4 fouls knew, I got to stay off of her. I can't foul. She'll be out of the game.
Hogan back left side to Bose. Bose left wing for 3 off the back of the rim. Long rebound tracked down by Hogan. Hogan has the ball knocked away, but able to maintain possession. Back over left side now here to Bose. Bose at the volleyball line, looking to go off a pick. Fricks at the left side to Brady. Brady now back to Hogan. Hogan, right baseline area is where she's looking, but nothing doing there. Shot clock's down to 15. We haven't said that very often tonight. Bose at the top of the key. Brings it left side in the lane to Flexenar. Works it right side to Long. Diving down is McKenna Hofer and ties her up. McKenna Hofer and Long both end up on the floor. But the jump ball stays down here with EB. 7 on the shot clock.
Patience by the Buccaneers, and impressive to see there.
Timeout by the Vikings. 52-48. They trail. 1:17 to go. Let's take this break.
It's better when you're under our roof because our agents can help you choose insurance to help protect what matters most. Life insurance from American Family Life Insurance Company can help financially protect your loved ones by replacing a portion of your income if you were to pass away. That means your family could have the help they need to continue to pursue their dreams. Contact Julie Depke, agent at 205 South Main Street in Elkader today.
Products not available in all states. American Family Life Insurance Company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
When making up a to-do list, don't forget to include servicing your car at Edie's AC Delco Service Center in Garnavillo. Your car should have the best care, and Edie's will make sure of it. Stop in or call 964-2186 to make an appointment. Tires worn out? Well, Edie's can replace them. Need a tow? Call Edie's at 964-2186. Kay, Lynn, and Todd invite you to stop by and fill your car's tank with fuel at Edie's AC Delco Service Center in Garnavillo. Edie's open 7 a.m. Mondays through Saturdays.
East Buchanan leads 52-48. They led coming into this quarter 41-35. The Vikings have trailed this entire second half, but again, you've got 1:17 to go, and you've got every opportunity here in this ball game as EB has the basketball underneath the basket off the right side.
If you're the Vikings, you need to stop here. You need a bucket or put somebody at the foul line on the other end.
And right side, they get it inbounds to Hogan. McKenna Hofer knocked it away, but Hogan picks it up right side. Bose, deep right corner for three. Got it. Are you kidding me? A dagger three from the right corner. And EB goes up by 7 with a minute to go.
And the Vikings got to have some urgency here. They need to attack.
In the lane to Boriski, throwing behind her, and the ball is turned over into the hands of Long. So EB will work some clock likely here as they bring it across the timeline. Right side, Hogan. Hogan back on top to Bose. Bose at the free throw line. Nothing doing there, so EB, no reason to rush things as you're down inside, 45 seconds to go. Bose, left side, another three. Are you kidding me again? Back-to-back threes, and suddenly a 10-point lead for East Buchanan.
Yeah, that was 2 big shots there for Bose. That may have just sealed the deal for the Vikings.
30 seconds left in the fourth. Free throw line area to Kirby. Kirby right side, McKenna Hofer for 3. Got it! Vikings needing that. And they take a timeout with 22.5 seconds to go, but trail 58-51. Dagger threes hit by Bose, one of the 3 senior leaders for East Buchanan.
Back-to-back threes. The first one with the shot clock running down. 7 seconds. They took it on the right side of their basket, and she shoots it from deep in the corner, just drains it. They get another possession, running the clock, and I'll drill another one, and you can see the excitement on her face after she hit that. She kind of knew, hey, this may have just done it for us.
Yeah, there was a little extra bounce in the step after hitting back-to-back threes here in the final, basically, minute of this ball game. Just a little over a minute when she hit the first 3. So it's 58-51 right now. McKenna Hofer hits the three-pointer for the Vikings, and that's the difference in this game. EB's been the better outside shooting team tonight.
They have. Coming into this quarter, they were 7 of 22, so shooting about 30% from three-point land, and shot better than that in this quarter. So they've shown they're a good shooting team.
And the Vikings from the three-point line this ball game tonight.
Coming into this quarter, they were 1 of 16. They've hit 2 more, so now they're 3 of 19, so not as strong.
Inbounds, Bose, back to Hogan. Vikings pick up the full court pressure. Hogan races into the offensive end, tripped up there accidentally by Addie Smeltzer. Hogan to the free throw line for 2 with 18.1 seconds to go. An Edco team that made a tournament run last year, but this is a far different team than a season ago. Boriski and Kirby, if you remember, played guards last year.
They did, and Brisky brought the ball up a lot for them, so a little change in how they do things, but still an impressive game tonight coming back from that deficit.
Hogan's free throw, it is good. They certainly have nothing to feel bad about tonight. This has been a great effort. And it is EB hitting the shots late. Second free throw by Hogan, it is good. Edco has just one senior, and that's Ellie Kirby. She's been a part of a lot of success. Eckelceder in the offensive end, goes down in the lane to Kirby, pass deflected into the hands of Boriski, misses the layup. Boriski the rebound, put back shot up and in, facing the basket, but East Buchanan can hold the basketball out of bounds if they choose to end this ball game. Inbounds to Hogan, the game will come to an end. East Buchanan fighting by Edgewood Colesburg. They had a 7-point lead at the half, and the Vikings made run after run. But EB has the answer. They advance into the regional semifinal on Friday night. East Buchanan defeats Edco by a final score of 60-53. With the win, EB 16-6. Edco closes the season with a record of 12-11. We'll take a break. When we return, game stats, coaching interviews. Your post-game show is coming up. You're listening to high school basketball on KCTN, Garnavillo, Elkader, Iowa.
Scooter's Coffee in Manchester offers a variety of coffees, smoothies, blenders, and breakfast food products served all day long. Scooter's Coffee offers fast and friendly service, too. In a hurry? Use the Scooter's Coffee app to order, pay, and earn rewards. Simply stop at the drive-thru window and pick up your order. Scooter's Coffee is open Monday through Saturday, 5:30 a.m. till 8 p.m. and Sunday, 6 a.m. till 8 p.m. We look forward to seeing you at Scooter's Coffee in Manchester.
People's State Bank is a locally owned and managed bank with convenient locations in southwest Wisconsin and northeast Iowa. If you're looking for a place where you're more than just a number, but still have access to convenient technology and low fees, People's State Bank is it. As a community bank, they're proud to support many of the local charities, county fairs, community events, and more. When you become a part of People's State Bank, you can be confident that you're standing with a good cause. People's State Bank, member FDIC.
The winter high school sports season has begun, and the doctors and staff of Family Dentistry Associates of Monona encourage you to support your local high school basketball and wrestling teams. Dr. Jessica Wilkie, Dr. Mark Foey, Dr. Chase Bruner, and Dr. Daphne Hopfler of Family Dentistry wish all of our student athletes a very healthy and successful season. Call 539-4651. Family Dentistry Associates of Monona, where health-changing smiles are created.
Northern Country Co-op and Viafield are now Nexus Cooperative, your full-service ag partner supplying all your agronomy, energy, feed, grain, and lumber needs. Our highly knowledgeable and experienced team utilizes the latest technology in feed manufacturing, agronomy services, precision ag, plant and animal nutrition, energy products, and grain marketing to keep our customers ahead of the rest. Stop in today at any of our 26 locations across northern Iowa and southern Minnesota, or visit us online at nexus.coop.
Brought to you by locally owned and operated NEAT, proudly providing high-quality internet, television, and telephone services at the speed of light to businesses and homes in northeast Iowa. NEAT also provides computer and network services as well as business phone system sales and service. For more information, visit NEITEL.com or call 877-638-2122. NEAT, connecting you now.
Stronger, farther, faster. It all starts with good nutrition. Clayton County Farm Bureau is proud of our livestock farmers who provide high-quality protein needed to fuel our young athletes. The ultimate pre- and post-game fuel-up can be found in meat and dairy foods grown right here. Meat and dairy are natural sources of essential vitamins that support health, energy, and performance. We know our student athletes are the real deal, and Iowa's livestock farmers are committed to helping them reach their goals. To learn more, visit realfarmersrealfoodrealmeat.com.
Edco Tournament Basketball is brought to you in part by Edgewood Farm and Home, Leonard Miller Funeral Home and Crematory in Manchester, Edgewood, and Strawberry Point. A little bit of country stoves and fireplaces. Farmers Savings Bank of Colesburg, Elkport Garber, Strawberry Point, Arlington, Elgin, and Wadena. Member FDIC. Nick's Excavating and Kane Construction in Farmersburg. T&K Cahoon, your Napa dealer in Monona. St. Olaf Ag Sales and Service, and Ground Logs and Lumber in Elkader. Timber is a crop. Harvest wisely. Final score, 60-53. It is East Buchanan defeating Edco. They go 3-0 against the Vikings this year. Great effort by Edco in this ball game. EB had a 9-0 run to start the game. Vikings came back, got a 16-13 lead, actually led 22-20, but then EB went on a 9-0 run to close the half to go up 29-22. And able to keep it at least 2 possessions the rest of the way. Vikings made a number of runs, got back within 6, got back within 5, but just couldn't get any closer down the stretch. They were back within throwing distance at the end, and 2 huge threes hit by Peyton Bowes in the final 1 minute and 15 seconds gives them the breathing distance, and they win by a final score of 60-53. We turn things over to Coach Aaron Hammond. Let's go through the game totals. Let's start first off with East Buchanan.
East Buchanan tonight led by Lainey Hogan. She had 20 points. Peyton Bowes finishes with 15. Grace Long with 11. 7 points for Whitney Brady. 4 points for Elsie Flexenar and 3 points for Creighton Peck. That's their 60 points. They shot 27% tonight, but the tail is in the details here. 11 of 30 behind the arc. That's 37% three-point shooting. Only 5 of 29 inside the three-point line, and 15 of 21 for 71% from the free throw line. So 11 three-pointers that were hit by the Buccaneers tonight. That was huge. They finished the night with 8 turnovers. Both teams took care of the ball well tonight.
All right, for Edco, Lily Bursky leads them.
Yeah, she leads the way. She has 24 points tonight. Ellie Kirby with 12 points. McKenna Hofer finishes with 11. 2 points for Rachel Eggleseder, 2 points for Kendall Whitman, and 2 points for Addie Smeltzer. So 53 points for the Vikings tonight. They shot a better percentage, 31% overall. But the difference, like I said, is in the details. They were 15 of 39 inside the arc. That's 38%. 3 of 19 outside the three-point line. That's 16%. And again, they were 14 of 22 from the free throw line. Very similar numbers, 64%, and only 10 turnovers. So you really get down to this, it's three-pointers, and East Buchanan hit them tonight, and Edco didn't.
Yeah, again, they shoot well, especially in their home gymnasium, and they win by a final score of 60-53. Meanwhile, MFL Marmac leads Wapsie Valley. There's 1:20 left. 56-36 is the score of that ball game. So MFL Marmac will be with them Friday night as they take on the winner of Maquoketa Valley and Beckman. That'll be our matchup on Friday night here on KCTN. We'll take a break. When we return, we'll talk with Edco basketball coach Steve Putz. We'll also talk as well with the head coach of East Buchanan, Kyle Gruber, when our postgame show, Chris Gruber rather, when our postgame show continues after this.
T&D Power Sports in Elkader has another exciting promotion for the month of February. Test drive a new Can-Am or pre-owned unit and receive a $5 coupon to use at Johnson's Restaurant in Elkader. In need of service work for your UTV or ATV? T&T Power Sports is offering free pickup and delivery within 50 miles for the month of February. For reliable and timely service, contact T&T Power Sports in Elkader at 563-245-1100 to schedule your appointment today.
It's pretty unusual for a bank to be 100% employee-owned, and Freedom Bank wouldn't have it any other way. Employee-owned means we're not just your bank, we're your friends and neighbors. We value being active community partners, and we believe in donating generously to local causes. We empower success, not just for our customers, but for our communities as well. Visit Freedom Bank in Elkader, Monona, Postville, Waukon, or online at freedombnk.com. Member FDIC.
This is Chris Holbert, General Manager of Hall Roberts Son Incorporated in Postville. We would like to wish the area student-athletes both a safe and successful sports season. We have been a community-based company since 1864, servicing and supporting the area ag industry with products necessary for daily success. We look forward to continuing to serve and support both the ag industry and high school athletes in our surrounding communities. Thank you and good luck from the families at Hall Roberts Son.
Hey sports fans, take a time out and call Garms & Gifford Insurance Agency. Whether you need auto, home, farm, health, crop, or business insurance, Garms & Gifford Insurance Agency and Grinnell Mutual has you covered. You'll receive quality protection, expert advice, and local friendly service. Owners Brian Bugenhagen and Michael Beck, along with their staff, look forward to serving all your insurance needs. Call them today for a free competitive quote. Garms & Gifford Insurance Agency in Elkader, your trusted choice agency.
Top Gun Customs knows you can fill the deer tag well out of season. If you've tagged that prize buck, pull up to the stoplight at Top Gun in Garnavillo. That's it. Bob and his technicians have been repairing vehicles for over 45 years. We write the estimates, take the photos, and deal with the insurance company for you to ensure your vehicle is repaired quickly and, most importantly, safely. We also have free loaners or rental vehicles. Call Bob or Nancy at Top Gun to schedule your repair today. 563-964-9899.
Edco Tournament Basketball is brought to you in part by Community Insurance with offices in Edgewood and Delhi, Lloyd Kelchin Grain, Citizen State Bank of Monticello, Hopkinton, Ryan, Manchester, Winthrop, Strawberry Point, Springville, and New Vienna, member FDIC and equal housing lender. Blooms, Flowers, Gifts, and more in Edgewood, Thompson Construction and Monona Overhead Door, Dean Family Chiropractic in Claremont, Meyer Collision and Service Center in Gothenburg and Elkader, and by LTI & Sons Water Conditioning, your Connecticut dealer in Postville. Welcome back to East Buchanan. Again, our final score, 60-53. EB victorious over Edco in our ball game tonight, as they will be home on Friday night to take on the winner of Clarksville and Dunkerton. We don't have a score yet on that ball game, but we're hoping with a little luck we can maybe get you a final score before we're out of here tonight. Meanwhile, we know Friday night will be in Monona, and it will be the MFL Marmac Bulldogs taking on the winner of Maquoketa Valley as well. And Dunkerton, by the way, has won. We've been informed that Dunkerton has won, I believe. So we don't have the final score, but Dunkerton has won over Clarksville tonight. So it is, again, East Buchanan hosting Dunkerton coming up on Friday night at 7 o'clock. Let's talk about that matchup a bit.
Yeah, well, if they shoot like they did tonight, East Buchanan's going to be a tough out for anybody. I mean, knocking down 11 of 33s, and they played really good defense inside. Edco, really good posts with Boriski and Ellie Kirby, but I think the Buccaneers are setting themselves up well here. I think that's a positive matchup for them.
All right, and both those teams similar records, by the way. So, again, Dunkerton has beat Clarksville tonight. Those two teams had similar records as well. That will be a regional semifinal again Friday night. Meanwhile, for Edgewood Colesburg, turn our attention there. They closed the season 12-11. And certainly a great effort to give themselves an opportunity until late in this game.
Well, within a couple of minutes, they had it down to a 4-point ball game and just couldn't overcome that. And a couple of big threes by Peyton Bowes just to kind of finish things off, and not able to overcome that. But You talk about the Edco team. Ellie Kirby's your only senior on this team, and they played well. She gave you 12 points, and she's definitely going to be missed next year, but you got a lot of players coming back.
Yeah, everybody else coming back. You had 2 freshman guards playing for you, point guards, Aneva Hofer, as well as Addie Smeltzer. That, again, another year of growth will be wonderful for those two. And the big thing about Edco tonight is they didn't turn the ball over, so that gave them an opportunity in this ball game tonight.
Yeah, they did a nice job. Ended up with 10 turnovers, 4 in that last quarter, 4 in the first quarter, none in the second quarter. So, I mean, they played really solid and, played against a very talented Lainey Hogan, who averages 16 points. She got 20 tonight. Peyton Bowes averages 14. She got 15. So their top 3 did what they probably needed to do, and Edco had 2 of their 3 that scored. But McKenna Hofer had a nice night for you, so you can't look at this as, disappointing. I know you're going to be frustrated that you lost, but you did play well.
Yeah, and this is what you wanted. The third time you play them, it's always tough, as they say, to beat a team for the third time, but this is what they wanted, was the opportunity to try to get this ball game into the fourth quarter and have a shot, and they did, and again, till about the final minute of the ball game.
Yeah, they were right there hanging with them, and you could see, Coach Gruber was like, frustrated. We got to put them away, and they kept coming and just didn't have enough to get over that hump.
All right, so Edco 12-11, but again, good future for them as they will return Lily Boriski and the rest of the cast. And Boriski had 24 points in this ball game tonight. And Edco defensively, I think, even though they gave up 60 points in this ball game, I don't think they're disappointed in what they did.
No, I think they knew who they wanted to identify. I think they had a couple surprises. Whitney Brady coming off the bench getting 7 points, and Peyton Bowes scoring 15, but it was kind of a quiet 15, and came on strong there at the end to hit those 2 big threes. So that was huge.
And it's a case there that the start of the ball game maybe tipped off as East Buchanan hit their first 3 3-pointers to go up 9-0, but the Vikings were able to regroup after that.
Yeah, they weathered those storms a couple of times. They weathered some runs and battled back. So we're impressed with that.
All right, we have another final. MFL Marmac has defeated Wapsie Valley tonight by a final score of 57-36, the final score there. We mentioned Dunkerton beat Clarksville tonight, so that is who East Buchanan plays. They'll entertain Dunkerton coming up on Friday night at 7 o'clock. Again, the Vikings close their season 12-11. Our post-game show is going to continue now, and we're going to talk with Edco basketball coach Steve Putz. We also hope to talk as well with the head coach of East Buchanan in Chris Gruber, but we'll talk with Coach Putz here first on our post-game show. And again, our final score, 60-53. We're joined now by head coach Steve Putz of Edgewood Colesburg. And Coach, first off here in this ball game, effort of your kids, down 9-0, but your team wasn't phased.
Yeah, no, exactly. I mean, obviously we didn't get quite the start we wanted to, but called that timeout just to regroup things and just kind of settle in and just trying to get to our defensive spots like we were supposed to. And once we did, I mean, we made that run to bring it right back.
All right, even at the half, EB went on that run, had a 7-point lead, and continued to kind of keep you at a distance, but you guys made run again after them.
Yeah, no, exactly. I mean, these girls were not going to give up. I mean, they have a lot of heart. This team, that's the one thing about this team all year long, right? I mean, our conference is competitive with the 4 ranked teams above us, so, I mean, you got to come and play and not give up if you want to keep in this ball game.
Big difference in the ball game. EB goes 11 of 30 from the 3-point line. You guys went 3 of 19, but I don't think you minded any of those shots.
Yeah, no, exactly. We got the looks that we wanted. They hit maybe a few more than what I wanted them to, but still, I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, that's about what they're going to shoot for a percentage. I mean, but they did hit some timely threes on us at the time when we just didn't maybe quite get that one rebound and they would kick it back out a few times there, and that was like a little bit of the difference in there.
And obviously the 2 3-pointers in the final minute by Bowes ends up being the difference in the ball game.
Yeah, no, exactly. I mean, it was just kind of that, maybe our legs were getting just a little bit tired there on the top trying to chase, and then they were doing a nice job of screening us on top and then popping after that screen, and we just weren't getting our rotation back up there on there to be able to get to them.
All right, offensively, Lily Boriski led you with 24 points in this ball game tonight, and again, very aggressive on both ends of the court, very active.
Yeah, no, exactly. She's been, that's the way she's played all year. She's really stepped up for me this year, being our leading scorer on the team, and we kind of go through everything through her, kind of her and Ellie as the 1-2 combination, and then try to get the ball outside when we can to hit some 3-point shots. But tonight I would just want to give a shout out to Lily for tonight, because with those 24 points she had tonight, she ended up breaking the all-time career season scoring record.
Wow, so congratulations there. Good night for her there. We'll talk about Ellie Kirby in just a bit, but let's talk about McKenna Hofer. She had 11 points for you there.
Yeah.
And continued to step up for you and did a great job on defense, too.
Yeah, no, exactly. She bought in. We kind of had a little chat there in the last day or two of practices about her defensive rotations and stuff like that. And so she really bought in. The whole team bought in tonight on their defensive rotation. But McKenna there, exactly, she's really been hitting a few threes throughout the game herself there. And she really, the last 2 games, she's been playing and shooting defensively and shooting the ball a little bit the last 2 games with the Elkader game and tonight.
All right, let's talk about Ellie Kirby now. 12 points, your lone senior. And again, obviously tough to see a senior like that go.
Yeah, no, exactly. She's been the nucleus or the core of this team. I mean, being the senior there, she's kind of been there for me going into my 5th year of coaching there, coming into the program. And so she's been there when we started from ground zero, kind of what I wanted to do and what I wanted to make of this program for myself. And so Ellie's been there for all of it. And for her to just continually getting better as she did on the season, and then just her leadership on the floor. And, when we need buckets, well, I mean, she gets, scores for us.
Obviously, that'll be quite a spot to replace there. But, again, you got a good group of young kids coming back here, another year of growth. Should certainly be looking forward to next season.
Yeah, no, exactly. I mean, like I said, with the one senior, we'll miss her. But, like I said, with everybody back, and they'll be hungry, and they're always willing to learn. They're a good group of kids.
All right, Coach, great effort in this ball game tonight. Good season. We look forward to talking to you next year. Catch up with you guys.
Yep. All right, thanks, Dan.
Head coach basketball coach Steve Putz on his Viking program. A quick break. We'll be joined by EB basketball coach Chris Gruber when our postgame show continues after this.
Top Gun Customs knows you can fill the deer tag well out of season. If you've tagged that prize buck, pull up to the stoplight at Top Gun in Garnavillo. That's it. Bob and his technicians have been repairing vehicles for over 45 years. We write the estimates, take the photos, and deal with the insurance company for you to ensure your vehicle is repaired quickly and, most importantly, safely. We also have free loaners or rental vehicles. Call Bob or Nancy at Top Gun to schedule your repair today. 563-964-9899.
Edco Tournament Basketball is brought to you in part by Nutrient Ag Solutions in Edgewood, Woods Edge Golf Course, Shimley, Real Moments on Real Wood, Edgewood Convalescent Home and Lincolnwood Assisted Living, TJ's Pizza in Monona and Claremont, Myers Auto Service in Monona, Clayton County Recycling of Monona, Culligan Water Conditioning in Elkader, the Luena Savings Bank, member FDIC, Fisk Farm and Home in Monona, Cresco, and Decorah, KAR Auto Group, Bacon Concrete in Postville, and Furniture Showcase in Allwine. Welcome back to East Buchanan. Post-game show continues. We're joined by East Buchanan basketball coach Chris Gruber. Coach, first off, let's start with Peyton Bowes hitting 2 huge shots in the later part of this ball game.
Yeah, obviously big shots. We do look at her outside of Laney and some others as well, obviously, if they're wide open. But P, it just never seems to amaze me with that girl, with her journey. What she's put into it. It's awesome to watch her hit those couple shots.
All right, let's talk about the game itself. Great start. Hit your first 3 threes. You lead 9-0 right away.
Yep. I was really curious to see how we were going to start because we haven't played in over 9-10 days.
Sure.
And we battled some illness, to be honest with you, last week. So somebody from up above was looking at us. We didn't get full strength until about Thursday, maybe Friday. Had a scrimmage that was canceled, and then also due to weather. So it was kind of like, well, I guess we're going to go in and go firing. And I love the start on how we got it going.
All right, and the big thing is Edco made run after run in the second half against you guys, but you seem to always have the answer.
Yeah, that's what we do. I told them yesterday in practice we're going to have about 4 moments is what I call it. Moments, meaning whether maybe we're up 8 and we got to push it, or they're making a run and coming back, and how do we answer it? And I believe I thought we were at 5 or 6 at the time when I was counting it. And, testament to our upperclassmen of just, even when Edco, it's always a Tri-Rivers West battle.
Sure.
Edco's a heck of a ball club every year. Stephen Brooks put a lot of time, and they put their players in position to try to win ball games, and we knew it was going to be a grind, and so we didn't expect anything less of that.
All right, your other 2 seniors, we mentioned Bowes, but Lainey Hogan, 20 points, Grace Long with 11 points, very active for you again.
Yep. Lainey, that kid, it seems like almost every game we're either plugging it, we're boxing one or something. And, in a grind like the Tri-Rivers West, like I said, there's always different ways that we find a couple of our kids. And tonight we kind of figured it was going to be going into the paint, plugging the paint a little bit, so we might have some outside shots. She did the little things, whether it was tipped out. Maybe she didn't get the steal, but she did get a tip to a couple other people to get the steal. Make some big free throws, down the stretch. And then, Grace Long, I mean, watching her career, it's awesome. I mean, you watch her as a freshman and the work that she's put into it, and going from a JV, like literally freshman as a JV point guard, to working on handles, which she showed some of those this year a little bit. But just being always persistent and working, like her grind of getting 2 or 3 people around her and she still outworks them, it's amazing to me.
All right, Dunkerton, now, they advanced. You know anything about them?
Yeah, actually, we played them. We played them a month ago.
Oh.
And it was a close game, 50-47 there. Great ball game. They got a great ball club as well. I believe, looking at them, they're preseason ranked 5. I don't really look so much into, far as throughout the season. I knew they missed a couple of girls that came back, and I kind of watched them actually 2 or 3 games before we played them, because I knew that team would be a grind, and that's what it was. And we made winning plays like we did here tonight to get a victory there, so I wouldn't expect anything less than get their full effort.
All right, Coach, good luck to you guys. Nice to have them at home on Friday night. Good luck to you guys.
Thank you very much.
You betcha. Thanks for your time. East Buchanan coach Chris Gruber talking things over about his Buccaneer team. They win by a final score of 60-53. We'll keep it right here, start to wrap up our post-game show. So, again, Maquoketa Valley beat Beckman tonight by a final score of 60-33, and Dunkerton, they were victorious over Clarksville tonight, 47-33. So EB plays Dunkerton Friday night at 7 o'clock. Our next broadcast, Friday night, it will be MFL Marmac taking on Maquoketa Valley. Mac Valley beat Beckman tonight, 60-33. The champ of the Upper Iowa Conference takes on Maquoketa Valley Friday night. Coach Sass joining us for that ball game.
Yeah, that'll be down at Delhi, so Maquoketa Valley gets to play on their home court. MFL Marmac, they win, they move on, and a good win for them tonight. So good to see them continue in the postseason.
Again, our final score, it is Edco dropping the decision to East Buchanan, 60-53. Our next broadcast Thursday night. We'll take tomorrow night off. And being I've been dealing with a cold, that's okay. As we'll bring you the North Fayette Valley All-Wine Boys game in West Union. Friday night, MFL Marmac at Maquoketa Valley in the girls tournament. The Chalk Talk begins each night at 6:30. Game time at 7 o'clock on KCTN FM 100. Live video streamed on KCTN.com. For Coach Aaron Hammond, I'm Dan Behrens. My thanks to Amanda Neary for running our camera tonight. Also thanks to Ty Keenan for running our studio show. For a complete recap of tonight's ball game, highlight scores, and more, go to KCTN.com, click in the Sports tab. This has been a presentation of KCTN FM 100 Sports.
Top Gun Customs knows you can fill the deer tag well out of season. If you've tagged that prize buck, pull up to the stoplight at Top Gun in Garnavillo. That's it. Bob and his technicians have been repairing vehicles for over 45 years. We write the estimates, take the photos, and deal with the insurance company for you to ensure your vehicle is repaired quickly and, most importantly, safely. We also have free loaners or rental vehicles. Call Bob or Nancy at Top Gun to schedule your repair today. 563-964-9899.
Edco Tournament Basketball is brought to you in part by Silver Edge Cooperative in Edgewood, Strawberry Point, and Delhi. Northeast Iowa Sub-Drains in Strawberry Point. J&J Land Solutions in Edgewood. Elkader Chiropractic Center, Dr. Jamie Hammersland. Adverse Weather Insurance. Jim Furman of Volga, your independent crop insurance agent. Innovative Ag Services in Elkader, Monona, and Waukon. Norby's Farm Fleet in Northeast Iowa. Guttenberg Municipal Hospital and Clinic. Check out career opportunities at GuttenbergHospital.org. Bruins and James Insurance, your Grinnell Mutual agent in Monona, and Rivals Inc., custom gear, screen printing, embroidery, and online shopping at